said. Alright, I'm just gonna hop right into it here, because we got some thinking to do. We got some serious big brain action going on here. Okay, I gotta get back into the... So I already scanned him. Okay, Vulcan. Immune to pretty much anything that might be useful. Ooh, hey hoy. Good to see you, my friend. Okay. Water and Holy, with Ice and Bomb as secondary weaknesses. Okay. So, first goal, just right off the bat, I'd like to have everyone with a limit break that's effective against them. Yes, I agree. We have some serious drinking to do. Yeah, that too. You kidding me, dude? We have a lot of that to do. Okay, because what I kind of want to try is, I want to try turn 1, something absurd like triple limit breaks, like Ragnarok, Oblivion, Tsunami, or something like that. So just something absurd, something absolutely mental, just to do as much on the first turn as possible. I just kind of want to see how that works, basically, how that's gonna go. Hey, Mass Beams, good to see ya. Hey, Jay, I'll be looking around first 30 minutes. And you know what I'm busy with? Alright, no problem, Hunter. Appreciate you for lurking, my friend. I'll be curious to hear your, hopefully your success story with any luck. Okay, so who has the highest attack? I kind of just want to do this right now and see how it goes. Yeah, okay. So, honestly, I think for what we have right now, that's actually going to be our best bet. Do you have a Mugetsu limit break? Dude, I wish. Hi, hey, NDLNDL. Sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Okay, we're just gonna try this and I just want to do a stress test to see how much this is gonna actually do. So we're gonna have Matt drop a Ragnarok, then we're gonna do Oblivion and Tsunami. Okay, just to see, we do Ragnarok first so that it buffs everyone else's physical attack, which is what we want, and gives everyone Brave. I haven't even reconsidered my equips or anything yet. This is very kind of off the cuff. I just kind of want to see how it goes. So the rocks are dead, which is nice. That's what I would have expected. Oh, it's right. He has the box. Oh my god. This attacks are gonna do double damage. That's pretty intense, actually. First turn, 710k. Damn. Okay, so that was pretty good. Now he's staggered as well, so that actually sets up for the Tsunami pretty nicely. That's the attack. Oh my god. Okay. Let's just see it. This could have actually been, even if I just equipped them with slightly better weapons, this actually could have already been a fair bit better. I'm just gonna pop a cough drop here. Okay. Okay. So it wasn't enough, I don't think, to get him outside of range for him doing that really annoying attack. But, probably should use Oblivion first. But the Ragnarok doubles the damage of the Oblivion. I feel like Ragnarok first has to be the way to do that. Like, if we don't want to do anything with buffing, because this is doubling and you get Brave for extra crit chance, it would be useful to get the stagger, I guess. But we get the stagger for half of it, so you still get half of the benefit of this. I read some comments on YouTube. Okay. Okay. I see. Yeah, good to see you here. Good to see you transition over to the over Twitch. Hey King, that's what it's been a minute. How have you been, man? How have you been? 7th Heaven plus Oblivion plus Cleaver. Okay. I could see that. Honestly, I kind of just want to roll with this and see how it goes. So we saw, honestly, that went pretty okay. I think we could do a little better. Hold on. Mostly, at the very least, I want to change their equips around before we try that again. But I think that might be okay. I'm good. Glad to hear, man. Glad to hear. You can write the health down and see the difference. Yeah, that's true. Just from how I'm thinking about it, though, I'm pretty sure... Because what? If they're stagger, they take double... Or it's a guaranteed crit. But, so that's a guaranteed double damage. But if we Ragnarok first, we get guaranteed double damage on both of the other attacks. Plus, we get Brave, which increases crit chance on its own. So, I I have no clue what this game is. It's an RPG. I'm trying to fight a very obnoxious boss. That was that combo. I guess we can try it. We'll try it. What did I miss? Oh, nothing yet. We just started. I'm just testing out a few setups here. All right, we'll try it. I'm pretty positive that Ragnarok first is better, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll record them for you. All right, thank you, Ryu. Appreciate it. I mean, honestly, if we're gonna do that, I feel like Cleaver is a better option then. I don't know. We're gonna do precisely. We're gonna do precisely what we did last time. Just change the order around. I think Cleaver actually might be better. Might actually be better here. Yeah, because already I could tell we haven't done as much damage as we did by this point last time. I'm pretty sure. But again, it's worth a try, just to confirm. Because this is going to do the same damage it did last time. 2-7-0. Yeah, it actually wasn't that much. Of course he did that attack. Oh my god, that attack is such a joke, dude. Yeah, so it actually didn't do that much more, my combo. It didn't do as much more as I thought it would have, to be honest. It didn't make as big of a difference. But again, at that point, it is also reliant on RNG. Very annoying boss, yeah, absolutely. Try and deal. Again, the strategy that I'm toying around with right now is get him out of the first phase as quickly as possible. That's kind of what I'm experimenting with right now. Also, we don't need to worry about this, so I can actually switch this to something a little bit more useful. Because we don't get gold or actually we still get items, so we'll keep that one. Okay. So what's gonna be best for you? This gives fire resist. That's pretty nice. A little bit more offense oriented. A little bit of defense. I think I like the water weapon a bit better. You have 100 hours in this? Collectively about 80 something across. I'm doing the live stream save, and I also am doing a save for a separate YouTube series. Yeah, I played this game a lot. This is a very big game. Oh, actually, oh yeah, it does say I have 100 hours in. Okay. I'm not sure where those extra hours came from. I might have just left it on or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's a very good game. You have to put him at below 75. Yes. If you don't defeat Vulcan this stream, there's always next time. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate the reassurance. I just don't want to worry about this boss anymore though, man. I really don't. I want to be able to do something else. I actually like the box right now. I like the box. The fact that this increases the Ragnarok buff. I was just looking at Steam. Yeah, I got you. No, you're right. On Steam it does say 100. I was just confused where that came from more than anything. You're absolutely right. Yeah, it's just a little bit confused on my part. Nimbus Rod. This gives dark resist. This gives fire resist. Her holy attacks in general are better, so I think I'm gonna stick with the cross. Water or fire resist. What else do you guys have for fire resist? Ninja skirt, but it's I'm not sure I like it very much. Thank you, Rio. Also, yeah, everyone feel free to hop into my Discord. Always nice, keeping in touch with you guys. Use Dispel instead of Cleanse. Easily pass first phase though. Nice. It's difficult to find protection, especially against, especially dangerous physical attack. Yeah. This is not an easy fight. Okay, so what do your best choice is gonna be bomb. What's your best bomb weapons? We got the Nitro Bomber. We got the Heavy Claw. Heavy Claw is nice for a more physical build. This gives dry though, and is also a bit more well-rounded. I think Desert Scorpion's a better choice overall. Yeah. They both give Earth Resist too. Oh, he's actually well, he's not immune to it. He's at least somewhat reasonably resistant to that ram attack now, which is always useful. The defense is nice. Yeah, I like this quite a lot. This gives, I think, a little bit more physical, but this gives, and we know he uses more special attacks in the second parts of the fight, so I think that's worth it. Holy or water? We're gonna want to go with water. I mean, I think it just has to be aquamarine. I don't think there's. It's not quite as physically oriented as I would have liked. But I don't think she has any other water weapons, and I know water is definitely going to be her best element. So I think that's just their best choice here. Is level 5 Forge expensive? Let's find out. It's not terrible. Ooh, randomly cast Sandstorm between turns. That's kind of nice. Well, I don't know, actually, because it would dry us as well. But I guess that's fine. I guess that's not too bad. And the fact that it dries him is nice for the extra bomb damage. Viking Monolith, 7th Heaven, Debilitate, Tsunami, Oblivion, Cleaver, while Matt is equipped with Ice Needle. Ice Needle? Interesting. I would have thought just the Sapphire or whatever weapon I have. That's yeah, I was trying to avoid using Viking Monolith, if at all possible. Because it's just such a huge... I feel like the early part of the fight is rough, but the later part of the fight is no pushover either. So I didn't really want to be 100 SP in the hole right off the bat. But I don't know. With the fact that we're going to keep killing the gems might make that worth it. I don't know. I think there is definitely some viability to that strategy. I just need to do a little bit more experimenting. I think water is going to be... Actually, holy could be good for no legs as well. Yeah, holy could also work, now that I think of it. Gives the player auto-revive. That's pretty nice. It's a little bit less physical attack, but it's not that much less. Does this boost the damage of Tsunami? Like, when it says boost the damage of water skills, does that include limit breaks? I think it does, actually. Which I think would actually make it worth keeping. How many SP per ore? That is a very good question. Let's find out. Yeah, that's very useful information to know. Let's just... No spoilers. Hey, silly, good to see you, man. I wouldn't. I don't know. It was just a question I thought to ask. Harry dies at the end of Spider-Man 3. Yo, what the? Are you kidding me? So that gave 2. I suspect they'd probably all give 2. So 2. Not a ton, but it's not insignificant if I, like, actually take the time to kill them. But sometimes I don't, just because it does take... It usually, unless I use a limit break, it usually ends up taking, like, the better part of my turn to take care of the ores. Considering he pumps out 2 a turn. Oh, they do level up during the battle. That's true. So they actually could do... They could give more SP later on in the fight. Okay. This is true. Okay, so for defensive equips, I like... What do you have? Oh, right, you have the cardboard box. You're already immune to fire, so honestly, that's fine. I'll keep you with the headband. What else do we have that's useful? We must have some... Yeah, there we go. Officer's coat. You're all set. I really like his resistance stack right now, actually. You're good. You leave a little bit to be desired with the ninja skirt. I'm not sure if I like. I don't really think I like the resistances, but the fact that it doesn't give that much defense, I'm a little bit iffy on. We don't have any better fire resist stuff though. Do we have anything that just passively gives, like, Bless or something like that? Huh. Defending gives Enchanted. Could be helpful. Just assume it's always 2. Yeah, it probably increases later in the fight. Guess the special thing about it is making you immune to physical attacks if you defend. Yeah, that's the main... Oh, this also... Oh, that's right. Oh, I was thinking of the wrong thing. Yeah. No, yeah, you're right. That actually is... Okay. So that gives good resistances. And, yeah, I forgot. Invisible is the one that makes you immune to physical. I always get those mixed up. Yeah. Okay. No, you're right. I do think that's a desirable trait. Okay. Let me get my party correct so that I don't have to keep saving this also. Okay. Let's try this new and improved turn 1 setup. Just, again, this is entirely just a test run to see how this goes. Okay, a little bit of bonus damage, why not? Yeah, this is entirely... I just want to see how much I can do without using Viking Monolith. If we bring Viking Monolith into the mix, this potential damage is gonna go way up. It's gonna increase drastically if we introduce Viking Monolith into the fun. I think as it is, we're gonna have a hard time getting below that 75 health threshold. So hold on also. 3174277. So we need to get him to about 2.38 billion health. Or million, sorry. Million. 2.38 million. Yeah. That's actually seems fit, because this part of the attack does most. This limit break does most of the damage through this setup. I don't think we're gonna quite make it there, but we're pretty close actually. So we would definitely make it if we did a Viking Monolith. Why does he always do that stupid attack? Oh my god. He does it every time. How did you not? Did you like dodge it or something? He must have dodged it. But yeah, that was quite a bit better than the previous setup. Oh, he always does that attack, man. I did the most. Yeah, for sure. So if we introduce Viking Monolith, we would combo with, yeah, probably with Nats's Limit Break. Well, would we bother with Nats's Limit Break? We might not need to bother with that yet. We could just buff Matt's attack, and that would do the same. That would really do the same thing that we're looking for right now. Definitely debilitate. It's not even gonna do that much either, though. What was the setup someone said earlier? Hold on. Can't find it. Viking Monolith, 7th Heaven, Debilitate, Tsunami, Oblivion, Cleaver. Oh, right, because Viking Monolith takes up a turn, right. Yeah, so definitely mixing in a Cleaver there is good. And if we do 7th Heaven, then we don't have to do Ragnarok. We can do Cleaver instead of Ragnarok. I got to the party, nearly destroyed me with Supernova, who's at 38%. Probably launched the attack at about 40. Good idea to look for that and use the mirror. This boss is easy, you're just bad. Thank you, Angel. You're welcome. God, I don't think it's worth continuing this attempt. Like, if I did this and he just didn't use that attack, I'd be like, okay, that's fine. We can probably make up the difference here pretty easily. But, I mean, I guess we'll just try, while we're already here. We might as well go for it. Sure, at this point, why not? Let's just do it. Just stacking fire resistance for this one. A lot of the high fire resistance stuff counted as something fire-based, so it took a while. Yeah. Attack that just murders... Yeah, that ram attack is the worst, dude. It's so bad. That attack is just absolutely brutal. Matt was able to live through it. I mean, granted, he had 80 defense buff, but still, he was able to live through it quite handily. I do see the value of Ice Needle now, though. Because if you use ice attacks, then you actually get the benefit from wet. So I can see the water attacks do more damage by default, but I think with that buff, ice might do more. I don't remember how much of a multiplier it is, though. So it might. It might not. But I really don't remember. Of course, Lance didn't take much damage at all because he's actually very earth resistant, so he actually is not going to take that much. I'm just going to go for him. He's pretty close to the threshold we need him to be at to not use that attack as much. Okay, he didn't use it. Perfect. Okay, we should be able to get him down low enough. I forgot what amount is. Oh, 2.38. Okay, so we're almost there. It's like one attack and he's out of it. So that's good. That's very good. Let's get our party members back up. Get Anna back in here. She still has her limit break, which I'm truthfully not sure is really going to be that handy. Well, Absolute Zero would be if he has a full stack of whatchamacallit. Okay. Did I keep her out though? Electric, water, bomb. I don't think so. We can swap her out. Oh yeah, and he's still buffed too. I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, let's do this. Take those, take the ores out of here. Or you could just miss. Are you kidding me? You just missed a rock. That was so likely to hit. 136 evade versus 127 accuracy. That's so unlucky. Oh my god, that's horrible. Jeez. That's pretty brutal. Okay, so he's out. That's like a 1 in 8 chance for him to use that attack now, by the way. That was the whole reason I got him this low, is so that he used that attack less. But apparently it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter at all. Oh my god. Okay, well, No Legs is coming back out because he's still buffed, so... Well, mostly. Mostly buffed. Sorry, the appearance of this boss reminds me of Diablo. Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. Testing my strat on Mega Boss Rush. Alright, good luck, Oi. Sorry, I completely blanked on actually reading chat for a minute there. Jeez. I think we gotta heal up a little bit here. 25% already. Yep. Yeah, that's what happens when you just blow all your limit breaks right off the bat, is that does a fair bit of damage at least, which is nice. I really don't know what's gonna do the most damage here, to be honest. I guess I could check. It is check right now. So that does about 85k. There's some damage. There's some attack variance as well. Okay, no, the water is still stronger. Okay. Lay down your arms, submit to my eternal part, let your bodies turn to... See, this attack is not great, because it is water, and the chance of you actually resisting water is, like, nothing, because why would you resist water for this fight? But even still, that attack was not too bad. Not too bad there. Okay, so now we health strike, yeah. Did over 1 mil damage with an iceberg? It was on Soul, okay. That makes sense. Still, that's pretty crazy, though. Okay. What else can we set up here? There's just really not much you can do to this guy, man. I don't know. I really think I'm just better off keeping in who I've got right now. Water. Could try doing this one. Maybe check out some of these ores. Well, I got one of them, I guess. Even that was pretty decent damage, considering that was just like the back half of one of his attacks. That was not too bad. It's not too bad there, No Legs. Okay. Boost damage by 1.3, better 50%. Weak is 1.5 damage. 80% is 1.8. Oh, 50% weak is 1.5. Yeah. So it boosts damage by 1. So what boosts damage by 1.3? Sorry, is that do the weapons boost by 1.3? Because if so, then it would actually come out to be about the same amount of damage, which is about expected. Oh, he got disabled. Okay. Oh no, he's siphoning. Whoops. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I think we might need to swap her in, which I don't really like to do because she is incredibly weak right now. But weapon water skills boosting. Okay, I gotcha. Bit tough here. I think I want to heal. We do still have all of our SP. I feel like I should drop some of that just so that we can start. I forgot about that. Just so we can kind of start getting a little bit of value out of that. So let's do. Yeah, let's go for some morale. Morale's always good to have. I don't think we're going to be able to do much better than that. I highly doubt that's going to do as much as we need it to. Do I try it, though? Yeah, fine. We'll give it a try. Oh, not even close. Okay. Damn, that sucked. Holy shit. Yeah, that was bad. Okay. That's nice. That actually is nice. That is genuinely nice to have happen. He almost has his limit break back too already. You're still gonna be siphoned. Oh, and your health strike's on cooldown anyway. Okay. Change equips for more dispel resist. I just hate using all those turns to change your equips around. It just feels so clunky. Because I need to heal, so someone's gonna miss out. At least one person's gonna miss out. I don't know. He already has 80%, so he's already pretty okay. Oh, I just don't know what I'd switch. I know this gives Dispel Resist, not that much. Replaces weapon effect with Dispel, which also isn't useful, but it doesn't really... 1 or 2 should resist it, yeah. I don't even know who I want in the battle most of the time, though. Probably your tank, which I guess is Matt. Which he already has it, so he's already fine. Gonna have to do when it comes to boss rush? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. It's just, that's the one thing in this game. I just feel like it takes too long. I've got 3 streams open. I'm messaging people on Disc and I want to stop some, but IDK what to do. I've got an idea. Alright, good luck, silly. Sounds pretty complex, by all means. Holy weakened target resist, that's not really useful. Nope. That's useful. So what do we even have for Dispel Resist? I haven't fully examined this yet. I know I have the 1 flare. I think that might be the only flare for Dispel Resist. Oh my god, thank you so much, Silly, for the resub. Appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. See ya. Alright, see you around, Silly. Really appreciate you dropping the sub there, man. Thank you so much. Oh, jeez. Alright, yeah, thank you. Dispel Resist. Ooh. I'm not so sure about that one. That's Dispel Resist, alright, but at what cost? Shell Armor. Damage to Holy Skills, defending gives Enchanted. That's pretty good. Holy Resist is useless, but it gives nice defenses. Like, the resistances it gives are worthless, but it gives a bit of defense, and it gives Dispel Resist, which is the only useful thing. I guess Shell Armor is good. So that's gonna get me to... Oh, that's gonna get me to 80%. Oh, no, that's actually all he needs, isn't it? Yeah. That's actually more than enough. That being said, I could swap some of these around a little bit. I'm not sure if it'd be that useful, though, really. Wind Resist actually would be useful. I've kind of underestimated the significance of wind damage in this fight, because he has, like, I think 2 wind attacks. And in the later parts of the fight, he uses mostly wind attacks. I guess we'll do that. Sure. That seems okay. 2.14 mil versus Dan Valhalla. Oh my god. That's obscene. That's absolutely ridiculous. That's on cooldown. 40%? No, I'd rather just drop the Corsair, I guess. Hold on, how is No... I think No Leg still has his buffs, doesn't he? Not really. Okay. Not really any better. Yeah. Jeez. Okay. I guess we'll just do Corsair. I'm a little bit at a loss here. So we've got a little bit of Dispel Resist, which is good. It's on our 2 allies that still have all their buffs as well, which is really handy. I feel like I want to do a little bit of setup here, but I'm not sure with what. Obviously, we're going to want to flip that, but if I flip it now, it'll start going down sooner. Whereas if I wait, we'll actually get a little bit more value out of it. I'm going to try Slime Bunny. If we kill a couple more ores, we'll be able to get back up to Viking Monolith range, which I'd like. Okay. She's kind of screwed anyway, so honestly, that's fine. Oh, never mind. She's good. almost time for the wave of curse debuffing. Yeah, we just got hit with that, actually, but Matt survived, and Lance wasn't in the front line, so they both dodged the Dispel, thankfully. No Legs just evaded 9 attacks out of 10. Damn. That's my favorite thing about No Legs. Just every once in a while, he really surprises you. You guys are still Siphon. Siphon is pretty annoying. I think I may have slightly underestimated the obnoxiousness of Siphon. It's just really hard to resist everything you need to in this fight. There's so much going on. It's very difficult, in my opinion, to actually keep up with all this shit. So I think we're just gonna go for the flip here. Below 40 when he starts crying more? Right, okay. Okay. I guess you can rebuff his attack a little bit. And then we'll just kind of go for it. Go for the big hits. So we got him below half now. Fabrizio, I forget, do you think you can easily, oh, that's bad. Fuck, God. He's one of our only people who's still buffed. Fabrizio, can you remind me what the situation is with catching this guy? Like, as far as what kind of debuffs you need him with, and like around what HP range that he'll actually be catchable reasonably. I know I'm gonna have to deal with the Supernova attack, which should be okay at least if we have like Nat in here. That's gonna be not that bad. Luna 24, Trudge 12, getting close now. Nice. Congrats on that. We're so close to a couple of limit breaks here. 1 sec. Alright, sounds good. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. If I buff his magic attack, would that be enough to kill these with Airstrike? Probably would be. I'm gonna save. I think we're gonna do Cleaver for like a big late game, a late fight push to get his health down to where I want it to be. I just kind of want to get rid of the ores. I think this will be enough. I think it will. He's got a bomb weapon. Nice fucking going, Lance. Nice going. He never ceases to disappoint me exactly when I need him to perform well. I think I pretty much lose at this point. Yeah. Yeah, this is hopeless now. He never ceases to disappoint me. Don't get cocky. I have no confidence in this fight at all. That's the problem. I have zero confidence. Go for the Viking Monolith. I don't have enough SP, so that's not possible. That's why I was trying to kill some of the ores, but that's not gonna happen. Alright, what are my options? Revive. 7th Heaven. That's like my only chance at recovering here. Next, like right off the bat, you think? I don't know. I'm not sure. I hate this fight, dude. I really do. This really is the only fight I would say that is just... It's just not very good. I'm sorry. Of course he's gonna use that fucking attack. Whatever, dude. Again, that's like a 1 out of 8 for him to use that attack. I really hate to say that, but this is just not... This is not a well-designed fight. This is just a straight-up RNG fuckfest. Neon Valhalla, I had a lot more fun against Neon Valhalla. Neon Valhalla, you can go in with a definite strategy and you can win like every single time. There's like you have to strategize for this fight, but also if he uses the wrong attacks, you're just dead. There is way too much RNG swing in his attacks. 30% HP plus 2 capture gear plus good luck plus burn plus 80% evade plus 20% debuff equals 100%. So that's at 30 HP. Okay. Need to prepare. I'm doing plenty of preparing. You prepare against Neon Valhalla, and you can win if you have the right strategy. But this fight is just all RNG. This fight is almost completely dependent on what attacks he decides to use. Like almost 100% dependent on his attacks. I guess we'll just do this. I don't know. Doesn't matter too much then. So on a boss, we have to complete a crap ton of health in just a few turns. Okay. The hardest to catch, Talperion. Protection. Oh, I had a blast with Talperion. I had no problems with him at all. Oh wow, that was what, 80% chance? Yep. I just got 20% in there. Yeah, I obviously lose. I'm not even gonna waste my time. Stone through the Mega Boss Rush without changing equips, dude. I'm jealous. I obviously lost that fight. That was a complete downhill battle. There was no point in me wasting my time anymore with that. 0% chance. You can change the defense debuff with stagger. Okay. So if you can get both of those somehow, then you can catch it even sooner. No mistakes, much better than last time. 7 pursuit number second time I raced for capture too early. I don't see how most of my equips I think are fine. I think this maybe switching to the Ice Needle, but then he's going to be a bit weaker to fire. I guess that's fine though, because we have a lot of fire resist. I think he might be able to do a little bit more damage with this, but I'm not even, honestly, even that I'm a little bit unsure about. Because the ice attack also just does a bit less damage by default. It says high crit rate. I honestly think my equips are pretty okay. The main problem is that I can't resist all of his elements and all of the statuses he inflicts, because he inflicts like 3 obnoxious statuses. And he also uses like 4 different elements, so it's like impossible. You have to be very selective over what you defend against, and I just don't really know what's the right choice. Stagger plus 20% defense debuff with 35 HP. Yeah, with all the other stuff, that's, yeah. Yeah, you get the wet damage combo, but also water. He's more weak to water than he is to ice. And you also get, okay, so the physical attack buff is the same. But also his water attack does slightly more damage, and it is a high crit rate. If I can just set up and use magic defense debuff 2. If I can just set up and magic defense debuff. Using any of the debuffs though just don't really work that well. Like it's, you use a whole turn to get 10% extra damage. I don't know, it doesn't seem that good. Upgrading your equips, yeah, maybe. I have a bit more money now than I did before. Yeah, I might have to. I might have to do some upgrading here. I'll probably have to leave and come back for some stuff. 2 shakes at 10%, minus 40. Are you at him at minus 40 on both defenses? How did you manage that? Oh, I guess when he does his big buff, you can just reverse that buff. When he does the move where he buffs himself and gives himself haste. I guess if you flip that, then you get really nice debuffs on him. Mega Boss Rush and Epic. It's a long, cruel, and painful. Yeah, I'm just trying not to worry about that right now, to be honest. Okay, so that's pretty nice. We'll go for that. She spent the entire last fight dead, but that was just because of bad luck, honestly. Gives the player haste. Ooh, that's pretty nice. I can dig that. Reverse. Okay. Yeah, I forgot his really big buff is like ridiculous. He just stacks everything and gives himself hate. That move is just disgusting. That is truthfully, honestly, just nauseating to think about. It's the effect of debuff skills. That's not that useful. That's pretty underwhelming upgrade, actually. Trying to see what other stuff's actually worth upgrading. 5 extra HP. That's like okay. Trying to make you capture before he says it. Yeah, that was kind of what I was hoping for, to be honest. I just don't want to have to worry about that. Okay, so buffing weapons is always pretty significant. So let's look to do that. attacks with holy light. This is pretty nice. It uses a holy grail though, but this is a nice weapon. I think we'll do that. That's just a really nice weapon all around. What do you need again? I might want to go for the upgrade on this. Sandstone Return. That's such a huge buff. Yeah, alright. Alright, we're gonna at least go do that. If you could somehow lower attack. What can we use to lower attack? We'd have to stack multiple debuff increasing equipment and then do like Screamer or something. The material shop, yeah. Prevent it from buffing. This is effective debuff skill. It depends on who has it, though. Like, for Matt, having the increased debuff skill doesn't really... Matt doesn't really do much debuffing. Summons are... Oh, yeah, summons also. It's not RNG? What are we... what's RNG? At least you can't buff it back. Yeah, that's true. Until the very last phase, at least. Sandstorm gives dry, would that be bad? That's my main concern, but we're gonna be pretty resistant to fire, and he's weak to bomb. So that could potentially be useful. I was a little, I saw where you're coming from. I'm a little iffy on that one. But I think that will, in general, help us more than it will hurt us. Use the Dark Stalker to lower attack. Dark Stalker? Is that one of your weapons? Dark Stalker. Oh, that's interesting. That's Dark Element, though, and it's got... Well, the Siphon's useful. That's about it. 1 out of 3 don't give debuffs. 33% of situations. Dark Stalker, huh? Interesting. Not sure that's... Oh, that would be nice, to be fair. Most of my equipment does. Alright, sounds good. So let's... So we get minus 40. So at its core, this doesn't do anything. If we can stack him a little bit, increase the effective debuff skills. What else can we... So how much does this increase by? Can we get a confirmation? Does it like increase by like a flat 10% or something? Or does it multiply by like a 10%? Okay. So now this setup can now debuff his attack by 10%. Did you read the inscription? Yes. Yeah, I read all this. Thank you. Okay, so that's 10% per piece of equipment. We should also consider skills. Hold on. You have it, don't you? Yeah. That's minus 30. That's going to be a little bit harder to work with. That being said, I could equip a weapon, but even still, best case, it's like I'm like breaking even. What do we have for attack debuffs for skills? That's 25. That's not very good. Minus 60. We can't... So correct me if I'm pretty sure we can't modify this. So this will always give a minus 20% attack debuff, regardless of what our equipment is. But it does debuff physical attack, which is nice. And it's a water attack. And it inflicts wet. Upgrading some armor? Yeah. Yeah, we'll get to that, don't worry. Siphon the ores and debuff their attack. It'll drain your SP. Yeah, it's pretty costly. And like 60% is nice, but we can probably do 60% otherwise, or like elsewhere, to be honest. Also, this one for magic attack, which is holy, which is also a good element, but it's also very expensive. So those I think are just a little bit too costly for my liking. Yeah, that's about all we got. So then I need to look at some other equipment. That what is the wording? Increases the effective debuff skills. Okay, so I'm looking for increases. So I actually don't see any of our equipment that does that already. So let's do a little bit of I guess rain. What am I missing here? Nanofiber cloths, okay. Won't be long before... Yeah. I mean, yeah. Better to lower it less, but lower it consistently. Rainbow Rafflesia. Devastating physical attacks with kind of annoying minion and can buff itself. Better to lower it less, but lower it consistently. How would we lower it consistently? Especially like the tombstone. Yeah, that was pretty nice. Hold on, what was I gonna upgrade? I was gonna upgrade Space Ace. Defending gets regen, that's pretty nice. Upgrade that. I want to get everything at least to level 4, because then we can fully see what that piece of equipment is going to offer us if we were to max it out. Chance of catching foes, that's pretty useful. Just player morale, regen. Nothing else, okay. Using stuff that don't need SP or too much go. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to look at a bit of a setup for Matt. Screamer and Darkstalker, yeah. So right now with Matt, we have, I think, 10% debuff, because this increases debuffs, and this is minus 40. But the problem is the guys don't have any armor that's going to increase that. So that's a bit of a hindrance. So let's see if we have any of this. Increases debuffs. So we have the cow costume that increases debuffs. So we can do that. Sure. Chance to catch foes, okay. Sorry, just 1 second. I'll check in a minute. I gotta... Increases... Buff skills... Damn, but they don't have any hats that increased it. Damn, so we're hitting a wall there as well. Improves chance of catching foes. Oh, improves the effect of debuff skills. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now, if there's a bow that lets us do that, then that is actually going to be better. The Screamer setup will actually be better if there's a bow that increases the debuff skill. That increases debuffs. Context piercing. If it doesn't, we're going to be breaking even, so it's not really going to be useful. Statuses. Okay, none of them do it already, and these are all level 4, so I guess I can click that. Lumber, piercing, counterattacks, fire spin, bow whack. A lot of counterattacks. A lot of counterattacks here. Increases the effective debuff skills. There we go. Let's see if there's anything else. So we can get that to minus 60% consistently. So that's a minus 20. Not additive, but we can keep it at minus 20. We can debuff them every. Let's cooldown on Screamer. What? 3-turn cooldown? That blows. God damn it. Oh, that's annoying. 3-turn. That's pretty significant. May make enemies surrender. I wonder if that could actually work though. So, like, if that works every once in a while, then that's pretty nice. Oh man, that sucks though. I completely didn't think to check that. Oh my god, I don't know what to do, guys. This blows. I don't think there's any flares that help that either. Yeah. Oh. 3-turn cooldown, dude. If it was like 1 turn, if it was 2 turns, I could work with that. 3 turns is pretty bad. 3 turns means that by the time we can use it again, his attack is going to be normal. Man, I put a lot of resources into that, but I actually don't think it's worth it. Yeah, it's not exactly. It's not even that good of a skill. I think we might be back to this 10%. 10%, but we can do it every single turn because it's just a. Actually, what would we use? What would we do to use that? It'd be unleash, right? Yeah. Oh, it's 200% chance too. So that's nice. That's always nice. So we can do this every turn. We can do this every turn we want. It's AOE, yeah. It's not going to do that much damage, but if the only saving grace is that if that surrender actually goes off reasonably consistently, then that's like okay. debuff gear increases the debuff chance too. I don't think that. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really am not sure how I'm feeling about this. I do want to upgrade that. We're definitely gonna do that. We're gonna upgrade this. That's just nice. 100% dispel resistance. That's just nice. What does the deceased do? Wait, hold on. Where did you see that? Was that? So I'm not sure where you saw that. I'm sure it's on a weapon or something. I'm just looking for anything else that isn't level 4 at least. I want to get everything up to level 4. Just need some satin. Satin. We need silver. Okay. A few of those. A bit of silver. We still got a fair bit of money, so I'm not too concerned about it yet. Not yet, at least. That. Where was the other thing we got? Oh, the bow. It increases the effective debuff skills, but that's really the main thing. You can cast instant death. Or it can cast Doom, obviously, which isn't useful. Cast Zombie Hand, I'm not even sure if that's something we want. Yeah, it's really the only reason that I would use it is because it increases debuffs. And it would only be if I did the Screamer setup that I'm considering right now. Well, the hat's really... There's a lot of hats I need to upgrade. 2 satin, 2 amber, 3 silver. Okay. 2 of those. 2 of these. What was it? 3 silver? Something. Yep. Meh. That's cat with. That's kind of nice. Could replace Honest Status with something. Scream plus Darkstalker. More debuffing options. Different play. Yeah, I figured. Actually, no, now that you say that. Can you learn Screamer? He can actually learn Screamer. That's kind of interesting. Probably not worth it. Because the only reason Screamer is good is because Ana has more debuffing setups. I don't know, because then I'd be devoting 2 whole characters to this, and in the meantime, their equipment sets are suffering immensely because the equipment that they're wearing is garbage. It's like trash tier equipment that they're forced to wear just to get these benefits. So I'm really not sure if I want 2 people that just have, like, garbage equipment on just for this debuffing thing. This I've written, every idea came up with after my fight. The one who knew Screamer in the old game. Yeah, I remember he was always the one I had learn it in, I'm pretty sure I had him learn it in 4. Did he? Oh yeah, he did just learn it naturally, didn't he? Kind of forgot about that. Okay, so you have Natalie for inflicting statuses. Looks like Stagger based on the weapon. Lance with the Heavy Claw. Bomb, mostly like Bomb, Fire, Earth Resist. Your No Legs is actually pretty similar to mine, which is nice. Good to know, at least. Your Ana is kind of similar to mine. What bow do you have? Oh, you actually have her with the cow thing. Interesting. Overall, honestly, our setups are quite similar. Have resistance for all elements. Full Dispel resist for 3 players and Bless Badge for Matt. 20% to give auto revive and for capture. As well as capture. Missed the moment to use the mirror for Supernova. Oh, yeah, I do have to remember that. Inflict Wet. Oh, Inflict Wet on the party. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that makes me think, actually. Hold on. Where is... Is this someone who can inflict... randomly cast rain between turns? That's not really... Is that worth having? Because I didn't realize that actually would be pretty helpful, because it would... What does it reduce? Fire and bomb attacks or something? But I don't think there's any skills or summons that do it automatically. Or that do it consistently. Oh, Heavy Rain. There's that. I don't know that... What does Heavy Rain do? I couldn't capture that boss, and I don't. The right amount of damage. The mammoth came out and finished him off. Oh my god, I can't even. Oh, that would irritate me so much. Oh my god, I can't even imagine, dude. That's horrible. 3-7. You know about the new Pokemon game? Yeah, I was only able to watch it a little bit ago, actually. It looks pretty good. You know, they didn't show enough gameplay, because obviously they're still working on it. They didn't show enough gameplay that I'm, like, super invested yet. But it definitely looks good so far. What is this one? Okay, sure. I think pretty much everything is at level 4 at least now. I just like to be able to know all of my options. There are a lot of guns we don't have yet. It's kind of weird. Processor. Okay. It's just rain for a few turns in order to not confuse weather and skill. Oh, okay. Can't you just chuck Pokeballs at the guy until he's captured? Dude, I wish. I really wish I could. That's too bad. It's a cool weapon anyway. What is the current situation? Just defensive buffs, that's kind of interesting. I have not really been able to come to a consensus as far as what strategy I want to use yet. What kinds of setups exactly. Having money problems, always grind the glitch or cosmic monoliths. They're my options to having money problems. That's true. I haven't had too many. I haven't had any problems with it yet, but I suspect if I started to go like super crazy with upgrading stuff, then I probably would. So right now I'm mostly focusing on just getting all of the stuff that they have equipped upgraded, and like stuff that's just objectively like ridiculously useful, like this, for example. I'd kind of like. Now that I think of it, butterfly wings. That's super cheap too. Are you kidding me? Let's just buy like 13 of those. That's like ridiculously good. This is really good armor. I know I'm going to continue to use this armor because it's just really nice. Let's just go ahead and get that upgraded. It's just so well-rounded. Most of their stuff's upgraded now. Most of it. Satin. Satin is used in so much stuff. Either way, I think this is okay. I guess we might as well while we're here, we might as well just upgrade pretty much everything that we might feasibly use. That's already good. Defending gives blessed status. That's wind resist too. That's viable. That's viable. That's garbage. I don't see the appeal with this helmet. I really don't. Like the attack buff, I guess it's like kind of a lot of attack for a helmet, but it's just this is good. I don't know about that. It's like the gold armor. Yeah, it's very good. How many turns of bless it gives? That's a good question. We can actually test that very easily right now because it's a defend proc, so we can very easily verify how long that is. Just gotta find a battle to hop into. Oh, actually, this one will go this way. I wouldn't expect more than like a turn or two. But here, let's find out. Okay. 2 turns. That's good. That was about the peak that I was expecting. Okay, I'm in watching mode now. All right, sounds good. Jeez, this is really tough. Okay, I think equipment-wise, I'm about where I'd like to be. Why am I talking to you? I think I'm about where I'd like to be for equipment. Wait, no, forgot this dungeon is just like right down here. I even enjoyed beating Vulcan. Damn, I really wish that were me right now, dude. Oh my god. An hour in and I feel like I've barely done anything. Oh jeez. Alright. That I thought is impossible? Yeah, I definitely know what you mean there. By all means. Alright, I have to reevaluate my game plan here. So we can do the double. So he's still pretty resistant to fire, which is good. His setup is not suffering that much. Just the only thing that's kind of suffering is his weapon is garbage. which sucks because he was our main damage dealer. But if we can keep the enemy's attack decreased, that's just good. I don't know. I might be overvaluing it, though, honestly. The fact that we can decrease it by so little really makes me question. I didn't put any of this other stuff on here yet either. Hold on. What else? I know there's a... Oh, it's that one. Right, okay. So you just wear something else for now. So we have that. This, I think. Oh my god. This equipment is just so bad. 50% fire resist. Woo, dispel resist at least, which is nice. Okay, so the cow costume actually has a little bit of more value than I gave it credit for. Use a notepad to write what each player will do. I want to subscribe so bad, but I don't have any money. It's really fine. It's no problem at all. I just appreciate you being here, participating in chat. Even the lurkers. I really appreciate anything. Just anything you guys are able to do. It's really no problem at all, man. Sometimes you had him with or her with a stagger setup, which I find interesting. I'm not sure that's something I want to go for, but I do like it conceptually. Stumpy glue between turns. That's pretty valuable. Fire resist as well is nice. That's pretty good. 10% debuff means the attack will deal 90%. Yeah, I know. So with Ana, we can do 20% debuff, but we can only do it every few turns. Check the status of the boss. He may have protection against damage reduction. Oh, he does. He has 40% reduction. So that's why I need to extremely overstack my attack debuffing stuff. Could be dispelled. I don't really see much value in that. Yeah, if it wasn't for this, I could debuff his attack like 60%, which would be that would be amazing. But no, I can't do that. That's kind of useful. What elements does this give? Fire and dark. I don't know if I don't think he actually uses dark attacks, to be honest. I don't think he uses any. Fire and bomb. Oh, he does have bomb attacks. He doesn't use bomb very often early in the fight, at least. The dispels if you always buff him. Right, yeah, I'd just rather flip him, but I guess it's just to leave the options open. This brings the trope of rainbow pimp gear into play. If you don't know what it is, look on TV tropes. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm familiar with that. Yeah, the dispel resist is nice. I just don't really need it early on in the fight. But that being said, I'm not really going to want to change either. Oh, we'll just leave it. I think I'd rather have that on someone else. So that, like, if I want to go this route, the main problem is how am I going to do damage to him? I guess I'd need to shift the damage, the responsibility of dealing damage to someone other than Matt, just because his weapon is bad. It's just bad. This is not a weapon for dealing damage to this boss. Not to this boss, at least. Lance, I guess, honestly. Lance, yeah. Yeah, I think Lance is going to be our best damage dealer. Which sucks just because he only has a 50% weakness of the boss. He doesn't have anything good that's 100%. That's an 100% weakness. But that can't really be helped. Focus on magic and bomb. Yeah, we'll get the dry. So I guess the fact that dry is being factored in, bomb actually is going to be pretty good. 10% debuff is better than nothing. My build is a bit more aggressive. 7th Heaven first turn. Dispel resist. Vulcan had trouble dealing with my party early. Consider lots of damage with Stagger Nat plus Stagger Lance plus Matt. Yeah, in general, I like more aggressive, but I feel like there could be something useful here. I think equip-wise, we're pretty much this is pretty much as good as it's gonna get. So I don't really see any point. I might as well just hop into the fight and try and kind of figure things out here. Okay, so I think we're gonna start with Screamer. Because this might... I kind of just want to see how likely this is to scare the ores away. So let's just try it. Don't do that. Did nothing. But it did debuff the ore's attack. Oh, that's right. I remember. That was another clever part of this setup. Let's see. So they're not resistant to Siphon at all. The problem is this is only gonna... I guess I could, like, freeze them or something. Let's try something I'd want to go for this. I actually don't think I want to do that this time. I think I'm just going to go for this. I love 7th Heaven, the fact that it's an aggressive and defensive move. Yeah, 7th Heaven is nice. There's no doubt about that. It's a very versatile skill. Yeah, freeze will deal damage, but they're still, like, they're still our level. We're not going to one-shot these guys. I couldn't one-shot these guys when I was trying to, so I'm certainly not going to do it on accident. So basically, the main point of freezing is that I can freeze them for one extra turn. Like, they'll die eventually, but the freeze will, basically, if I'm not able to freeze them, then they're just all going to die on their last turn after being siphoned. I guess we'll just protect. I might want to do Viking Monolith early on. Oh, that's actually... Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, that counterattack could be inconvenient, actually. Wow. That 20% made a pretty big difference, I guess. Holy crap. And the fact that Matt has the box to give the extra defense. The problem is we're not going to be able to do that very consistently, like surviving that. That's not something we're going to be able to pull off every time. But that makes me feel a little bit better. That's not too... The fact that everyone can actually survive that attack. That's pretty nice. Okay. Alright. So yeah, I think Lance is going to be our main damage dealer. The only problem is we can't really use Moab. Oh, I guess we can use Moab when we're actually ready to kill these guys off. But for the meantime, it's not really something I'm going to want to go for. How's everyone's defenses stack up anyway? Yeah, the fact that Nats was able to survive, that's surprising. She has... Yeah, she's by far the weakest defense. By far. It's not even close. The fact that she's able to survive that is pretty encouraging. All things considered. He'll still die from his attacks. Yeah, he has more defense but less HP. Honestly, I would consider his and Nats' chance of survival close-ish. I think he probably is less likely to survive if he gets hit, but also he has way more evade. And he has evaded that attack in the past. It has happened. It's not completely unheard of. I guess... Let me get... We are going to need to start doing some damage eventually. Cleaver is worthless on Matt. Absolutely worthless. Ragnarok is the only limit break I might have Matt use. I maybe should have actually given him... No, Matt's really not going to be a damage dealer this fight. As weird as that is for me to say, he's really not going to be doing that much damage. He is definitely in more of a support role this time. Yeah, she wasn't able to survive at that time because she had less defense and he had less attack down. The fact that he keeps using that attack, dude, it's so annoying. This fight just really irritates me. Alright, well, Nat's already kind of run away out here. Yeah, you are officially hopeless, so goodbye. If it turns to auto-revive, the rest of these guys are going to be fine. We could do this, actually, for some extra bless. Why not? And... Might as well... Oh, they're not... Right. They aren't, siphoned anymore. Of course, I already had everyone go that could have possibly... Oblivion? Yeah. Oh, yeah, his physical attack is buffed. Yeah. Oblivion's my best option. Either that or Moab probably would have been okay, but yeah, I think starting to drop some of these limit breaks is good, yeah. This is absolutely perfect time for Oblivion. Yeah, I guess honestly, if I offset my limit break usage, I could actually potentially. Oh, thank you. I could actually potentially siphon, you know, keep them around for a couple turns, and then just use a limit break and kill them off when the siphon runs out. Okay, so you go twice. Is your Screamer back? Nope. 520 to 550, evade no legs. Evaded the whole barrage of Vulcan's bomb attack. Barrage, nice. Yeah, my no legs doesn't have nearly that much evade, but that's still pretty good. That fire attack is so... Dude, I know. It's so nice to see that. Okay, so honestly, I think we just go for a Moab here. Yeah, I'm skeptical to bring her in. She's very susceptible to dying. But how much is this buff again? 70. Yeah, that's a fair bit of extra damage. Buff magic. I know. 60%. Oh, that's not worth. That's not enough of a difference. 10% difference. Honestly, I'm okay with just passing on that. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna... Well, let me think. What would I have no legs to do? Not much, honestly. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use at least one of his turns here. Well, this one's tuned for 4 hours when I killed Neon Valhalla and epic difficulty. Dude, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Valhalla. Yeah, Valhalla is really hard if you don't go in with an airtight strategy. You really need to give him the works if you wanna do well with Neon Valhalla. That being said, once you work out a really good strategy, it's actually not too shabby at all. Debuff defense for 10%. I don't know if 10% is worth using. Basically, using 2 extra turns because I'd lose the flexibility of having Encore ready, and I'd also use one of Lance's moves. I don't know. I just don't see, because he doesn't have anything that's going to help with that. I don't think he has anything. Honestly, I might need to rework my, like, if I fail again, I might give, like, Debilitate to Matt if he can learn it, which I think he can. I actually might do that. Matt is actually, I think Ana would be better suited, huh? Yeah, Ana would get a -40 defense just on command. Now that I think of it. Okay, yeah, that's actually not too bad. What is your shtick right now? I could have him re-debuff his attack, but it's already at 5. So I think that's okay. 5% between now and next turn I don't think is going to kill me. It could, but I'm going to lean towards probably not. She's blessed, so that's good. I think I'm just gonna have her just drop a water attack here. Absolute Zero will be nice when the ores are a little bit stronger. When the ores can guaranteed survive Absolute Zero. Okay, the level 35 are actually getting there. Because that's gonna freeze for what, 5 turns or something? And I just don't have to worry about the ores. The ores are just completely out of the picture then, which is really nice. Lots of lemon breaks available? Yeah. I'm trying to use them as needed, but also I kind of enjoy holding on to them a little bit for right now. Just so that I have them when the fight gets a little bit more desperate. The most difficult boss is not Valhalla. Yeah, I would agree. Honestly, right now, I'm more inclined to say that Vulcan is a harder boss. In my honest opinion. That's how I feel right now, at least. Ores will unthaw because of hot ash. Is that a guaranteed unthaw? Like, does that fire damage just instantly, completely unfreeze them? I'm not sure. I've never paid attention to that interaction before. It doesn't? It doesn't unthaw? Okay. I just go for Ragnarok. Cleaver is just not going to be useful at any point in the fight. Her attack's already buffed. I think we're going to go for Ragnarok here. I did that before. Okay, I didn't think it did, but I honestly couldn't remember. Do I buff his attack first? I probably could. I could afford to do that, I think. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Just to make sure we kill off these ores. When I want to kill off the ores, I'd really like to make sure that I actually kill them off. Otherwise, things can go a little bit awry if I have to deal with them when I wasn't planning on it. Okay. Oh, I have all my SP. I need to use, like... I need to do a little bit of something with that. Yeah, let's just use this. Still far in spoiler territory. Not 75, yeah. And just like clockwork, he of course does the exact thing that I would prefer that he doesn't. Exactly when I need him to not do it. Which one's the strongest? No spoilers, please. Don't. I don't know any of the later bosses. Last boss is also quite strong. Not surprising, all things considered. Well, about half the party's dead. All the party is either dead or very nearly dead. I think, is there a way to get everyone revived? I think so. I think we can pull that off. Revive. 7th Heaven sounds pretty good to me right now. 9 lives? I was thinking of going all in and just going for the 7th Heaven. Is this a game over? Not yet. Not yet. It was unfortunate, but this is definitely going to help us recover the fact that we still had this limit break handy. 70%? Oh, and he used the best attack. Oh, okay, that was nice. Okay. So now also we have a full... What does that do? Oh. I wouldn't actually say that I wanted that, per se. But that's fine. I was honestly hoping to freeze these guys for a really long time. But, I mean, I guess they could just die, too. Yeah, I could purify, but I think I'm okay with just going with this. I really want to get him out of this HP range, by the way. I would very much enjoy him to not be at the HP amount he's at. I mean, let me look at my offensive options. So, like, he has a shitty weapon, but he's still going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, just go for Typhoon. So I could do Typhoon. Let me just look at their attack. 1700, 1600, but he doesn't have any good physical attacks on deck, unfortunately. So I think probably these two are going to be my best options for high damage. 1700. 1400, damn. What happened, Yelmat? This build goes against everything I believe as a mat player. I guess, honestly, Lance's magic attack might be okay. It's not dry. Could drop a bomb. Better than Matt, maybe. How much? 250 and the stagger. 25% chance to stagger, at least. Yeah, that's probably good. I think we'll do that. Yeah. Start with that. We got the stagger. Honestly, I think our highest damage output is going to be no legs. I think Water Whirl is actually going to be our best bet right now. He has higher attack than Matt. He has an attack that gets boosted by his weapon. I'm pretty sure this is the best we can do. Yeah. Yeah, that's low enough. Okay, cool. Well. Whatever. What a pain in the ass. Okay, see, if I had frozen them, they would have just gotten unthawed, and it would have made me very upset anyway. 75%? Yep, but we just lost a bunch of buffs, so that's pretty obnoxious. Use a chili? Oh. I'm very skeptical to use the chilies. I do think I'm going to use 9 lives. Oh, it's on cooldown. Save chilies? Yeah, that's more what I'm inclined towards. For now, at least. Again, we're still in the early parts of this fight. Grind for them later on. I didn't even know that. But even still, I'm sure it's going to be very tedious to do. And I still have party members that aren't debuffed. I kind of want to heal these guys before I send them in the back row. But it's proving a little bit challenging. I guess I could just use Quartz Ore. Yeah, sure. I just don't like considering he has like a 1 in 8 chance to use that ram attack, I don't like leaving weak party members in the backup. I really rather not. Okay. So this crew is pretty dispel resistant. Okay, no leg system. But these two are. So maybe that was my bad for having the wrong party members out when I swapped phases. I was just thinking maybe he wouldn't use the dispel move immediately. But again, that's just me wishing for good RNG in this absolute disaster of a fight. Okay. So, all that aside, what's our play here? These limit breaks are really good for taking care of. This is good for inhibiting the auras. This is good for killing them and also doing really good damage to the boss. So I'd rather save these for now. Because we have one more, at the very least we have one more turn of Siphon on these guys. So, this is going to buff by what, 70? That's not really what I'm using. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of what the best move here is. Beatable without rare items. Easily beatable. Yeah, it's all relative, really. I mean, theoretically, this boss could just use his fire attacks like the entire fight, and this boss would be like almost a joke. Just because of the RNG, there's huge variance in this fight. Also, to be fair, I think if I did this attempt again, I wouldn't bother having Matt with this setup. Honestly, I could even fix it now if I wanted to. I could just change his weapon. I don't debuff. I just don't debuff that. Like, debuffing by 5 extra, is that worth the turn? Maybe. It might be worth using the turn here. I don't know, though. Just for 10% debuff. My Jesus does not exist unless you're me and entering giveaways. In which case, then he does exist, but only then. Just trying to think of the best way to spend this turn. Temper, not really necessary either. I'd get him up to 80, which is like pretty good. I might just have him use a summon, honestly. Stumpy Gloop seems nice. Yeah, let's just do Stumpy Gloop. Okay. I think I'm just gonna have these guys do damage. Alright, I think it's just that simple here. There's not really a whole lot more I can do for the time being here. These guys are pretty much as buffed as they're going to be. Okay. That's a rough one. And Matt died. Alright. Matt is now officially worthless until we get 7th Heaven back up and running. Okay. Yeah, honestly, you can just go away. I always forget about that bomb. It's so hard to resist because all of his he uses 4 elements and he has a strong, like at least one really strong attack for all of them. Like they shift around a little bit as the fight goes on, which just means you have to waste more turns doing like equipment reswaps and stuff. But, okay, just use enemy controller. And sync and attack with Red Dragon Archfiend. Again, I wish. I wish things were so straightforward here. Okay, so those guys' attacks are debuffed. They're gonna die. honestly, I'd probably prefer to just finish him off, if at all possible. My no legs evaded that whole attack under the pressure of being targeted. I'm jealous, man. I'm jealous. I know they're gonna die anyway. I think I'd rather just kill them just so they can't get their suicide attacks off. Whatever they decide to do, they might poison me or just do annoying shit. This is guaranteed to kill him, so let's just do that. I wouldn't say guaranteed, but I'd say highly likely. What a fucking joke, dude. He's found the new overpowered attack to use, and he just keeps using it over and over. Cowgirl Anna. Bomb attacks ready? Oh, for Lance? Probably. 9 lives? Nope. Okay, well, see ya, I guess. God, I hate this fight, dude. Alright, so we could do Sushi Cat to heal up these two. Well, that's nice. And we can kill this guy. Not with that one. Another bomb. Yeah. His attack's unbuffed though, actually, so he's probably better off going for. Let's do this. There we go. I wanted to get the dry off on the boss there. If I wait a turn, I think we'll be a bit better off. So I'm gonna do exactly that. Just gonna buff his magic attack, I guess, for next turn. Was actually the one. That's like the one target on the entire team for that attack that's actually good. That's actually the only good target. I can't believe this fight, dude. I really can't. This pisses me off so much. Okay. So that was a lot of setup for really very little gain out of it, to be honest. She has her limit break. Is that useful? Probably. It's probably worth just using. Just freeze these guys and call it a day for now. Nice. That was pretty nice damage. I'll give you that, Lance. Yeah, that was pretty good. But I mean, considering how long it took me to be able to do that one attack, just because of the cooldowns. I don't know. Oh, that actually might kill him. Nope. Okay. Cool. Cool. Oh, what? How does he have 9 lives all of a sudden? Huh? Last I checked, that had like 4 turns of cooldown left. Okay. Sure. This is for auto revive. No, I think I'm just gonna wait. I can't use Sushi Cat now. Oh, I didn't think all of his attacks were suddenly gonna be off cooldown. Anna's probably just gonna die anyway, so I'm actually not really gonna worry about it. I mean, even that, for just like a basic attack, that's pretty good damage. There we go. That's a bit much better. That limit reduces. Oh, that's right, it does. Oh, I always forget about that. That's really useful. I just completely forget that it does that. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Thank you for the reminders. Man, Absolute Zero is a really good limit break. It's very good. Mind the next stage. Yeah, so what is it? 40% that he does the supernova? What is, okay, 3174,277. Might have that number memorized soon enough. For 1.27 mil, roughly. So we're not quite there yet, but we're getting closer. We're getting there. I wish I could use Sushi Cat. That was a bit of an oversight. Pass that up. I'm sad enough I have to pass that up. I'd kill them all, but honestly, I really like the fact that these guys are just permanently not doing anything. So we're just gonna continue. We're just gonna carry on here. Stagger. Okay, who's gonna do better damage? Probably no legs. And then I'll have Anna heal, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. Next turn, possibly we'll have to worry about that. Okay. Yeah, this is actually the worst setup I have for fire resist. I'd also like to mention that, just by coincidence. Okay, so he's got dry again. That's good. Anna's so weak to fire. Yeah, like she's not even weak to fire, but she's weaker than everyone else, and she just ends up getting destroyed just by pure chance, like every single time. So I can revive 2 allies, but also I need to heal some guys up. So I'm not really sure how this is all gonna work, to be honest. But I think I want to use 9 lives to try and bring some people back here. I think I might just have to let this dry go to waste. To be honest, we'll see. Oh, we might be able to squeeze in an attack from him though. I mostly want Nat back alive just so that we can start getting 7th Heaven charged up again. That being said, I should get Matt revived also, so that he can drop a Protect at some point. In case of the Fire Rock thing, taking whole stream again. Like some kind of video tutorial. Okay, I mean, oh, well, I guess that's fine. Big evade down action is pretty nice. Well, 2 out of 3 of those went... Oh, well. That's fun while it lasted. I'm happy enough it lasted as long as it did. Where did that come from, though? Oh, it's from his shirt, yeah. Projected helping him in this fight. Surviving greater than keeping dry. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. He's not quite there. He is incredibly... I think we can actually force him to do the supernova attack this turn. Watch out for Sage. Yes, I just noticed that. I'm pretty sure we can actually do that. So hold on. What element is that attack? I actually don't remember. I'm going to assume it's a physical attack, but I'm definitely going to make sure before I choose which mirror to use. It's 50% fire. What? Yeah, just what is it? Physical or special or magic? I mean, because whichever it is, I'm just going to use that mirror. I can check. Okay, because that definitely makes a difference. Because that's my plan. Oh wait, it's supernova, right? Supernova is magic. I'm pretty sure. I forgot it. He literally casts supernova on us, so I'm pretty positive that's a magic attack. Because I can force him to use that attack, and then I can just use the right mirror just to make absolutely sure that nothing stupid happens. Because it's 50% fire, so that means that no matter what setup I use, it's always going to cause a problem. It's likely I'm pretty sure it's magic, but truthfully, I cannot be too safe right now at this stage in the game. This guy will probably self-destruct and do a magic attack as well, which is convenient for me. He's gonna be using mostly magic attacks coming up. It is magic? Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to think of how I can do the most damage at this point. Extreme fire, elemental, magic. Okay. That's I was pretty sure it was magic, but again, you can't be too safe with this stuff. How much is that gonna cost us? Immune to magic is a lot more, apparently. Okay. 48, alright. Honestly, I think I can afford to expend a Moab here. Let's just do it. Okay, I'm pretty positive he's in range now. Out of 5 of my party members, only 2 survived supernova. One of them because of morale. Oh, morale's a good choice too, actually. And it can't be evaded, so make sure to negate it. Yes, I was going to use Angel Mirror. 40% you said, right? I'm going to make extra sure here. No, I need to just stop closing this calculator. 3174277. 0.4. At 40% of his health is 1269710. So he's definitely within range. 9,000% bonus attack. That's a lot. His visuals are the same. Yeah, I thought his visuals were the same until you got him to like 20% or 10 or 15% or something, which is when he starts using that crazy overpowered haste buff attack. I thought his visuals did actually stay the same. That being said, I'm not sure I can afford to waste 50 SP, so if we can, like, get a little bit of... I think at 4 you could theoretically evade it. Specifically, it says it can't be evaded here. Oh, interesting. So if we have anyone who's, like, confident that it's 40%, or that he's actually going to use this attack. Right after the cringe lots visual. I thought he just did like a big attack reaction, if that's what you mean. I'm pretty sure that this is okay. But again, I am very nervous trying to go for this. Let me check. Okay. All right. I'm just trying to think of, so I know I'm gonna get a free turn here. 40% HP. Oh, I have checked his percentage. Don't worry. I mean, I could double check the whole thing if we want to be absolutely thorough. But I've checked 40% of his HP. He's lower than 40% of his max HP. So I think that's pretty thorough. Because his max HP is 1.269 million, and he's like 30K below that. I'm just thinking ahead for my next turn. I think I'm gonna drop a Slime Bunny, maybe. Stumpy Blue, maybe. Does this work on the backup? It does. Okay. Well, my backup's dead, so that's a little unfortunate. Yeah, whatever. We're gonna go for it. I'm pretty convinced he's gonna use that move. So do that, and then Angel Mirror. The condition for him to use it is being with his third skin. But you said it's 40% HP. It has to be one or the other, because right now it can't be both. Because he has the same skin, but he's below 40% HP. So it has to be one or the other. Skin equals 3. Well, the skin didn't change. So 40% isn't correct. The third skin appears below 40 HP. This is the skin, but this looks the same. I'm so confused right now. Wait one turn, but if I wait a turn and he uses Supernova, I'm just gonna lose. Like, I'm literally gonna lose the fight if he does that, because it's gonna probably kill everyone, and then No Legs will get revived. I will literally lose the fight if he uses it and I don't prepare for it. I'd rather err on the side of caution. One more hit since he's that low? He's below 40 though, I'm so confused. I don't know what to do. I'd rather err on the side of caution, but I'd just be throwing 48 SP away if this isn't correct. It only gives one turn of Enchanted. I have enough, but there's other things that I'm gonna want to use as well. Oh, I don't have Putrid Worm on my bar anymore. I just realized that. That's probably a mistake. Oh yeah, I actually don't have enough to use it twice either. I have to farm ores later. Guard. I'm just gonna die anyway, though. All or nothing. He's below 40%, but he's not using the new skin. I'm so confused. Something isn't consistent here. His max HP is 3174277. That's really bad. I think I should be able to make it work, but that was a bit of an oversight. I don't know why I ever took Putrid Worm off, to be honest. So his max HP times 0.4 is 1.269 million, which he's below. He's very clearly below that. Also, you could tell just from looking at this health bar that this is definitely well below half. Defense mode and tank this round. It doesn't really... I guess Ancient Monolith might help. It caused him to go below... I used Moab. Is he just like 5 HP? No, he's well below 40% to his total. That's what I'm saying. There's something's not right here. Something is not right. And I don't know what to expect. Because you guys are saying that the code says that he uses this once he's on his 3rd skin, which he's clearly not on right now, but he's below 40%, which is when he's supposed to change to his new skin. So something is not consistent. Or there's some sort of glitch going on. And I just don't know what behavior to expect from this. I really don't. This literally is going to make or break this fight if I make the wrong choice, but I don't know what to choose. If I had to bet, he won't use Supernova. Might be a bug. It seems like a bug, because it's just not consistent with what I've been told to expect. Comes another stream. Like, you zip it, Ryu, alright? You try and do this fight. People spend hours on this shit, dude. This is not easy. Like, unless he suddenly changes, yeah, like, I don't know what to expect. I have no idea. I'm completely in the dark right now. Here's a pretty safe choice. I can use Stumpy Gloop, which is just useful. I'd use Ancient. Stumpy Gloop would guarantee I would live, though, wouldn't it? We'll change the skin at his turn while you're not... Yeah, that's... I'm trying to find a way to prepare for that, but also, if that doesn't happen, I don't want to waste resources either. Unless Supernova is multi-hit, which I don't think it is, I think Stumpy Gloop is my best choice. Because even if he uses it, Stumpy Gloop is still okay. Like, it's still fine. No, he didn't use it. What the hell? What is going on? Also, Stump is cheaper, yeah. I don't understand. So that Dispel didn't work, even though he's very weak to Dispel, which is nice. Stumpy gives multiple turns. Yeah, Stumpy just seemed like the right choice there. Like, in that... For the thing I was trying to build myself up to. Buggy, yeah. Sure enough. So now I think I'm going to drop Tsunami. Surely Tsunami is going to do enough damage. So let's just do that first, actually. Surely this is going to put him in the threshold. Morale can also eat Supernova, it happens, yeah. The bar was moved lower? It could be. Let's just do this to kill the ores, too. There we go. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, I was just barely not close enough, too. Sure enough. Okay, so is it minus 60 evade? Capture? Is he ready? He's not ready for capture yet, though. What HP threshold does he start using that overpowered buff attack? Because I'd like to avoid him using that. But that being said, if I can set it up so that he uses that, I can get some nice debuffs. 20%, okay. Alright, one more calculation for the fun of it. 3174277. Times 0.2. Assuming this is consistent. That's at about 634k. His HP percentage now? Shit, why did I close that? I actually think I just memorized the number. 317, not quite. You need capture gear for capture. Yeah, I'll need to switch. I'm gonna need to do some setup before I do that. So basically, I need to do my prep before I get him below 20%. Because once he's below 20%, all bets are off. It's gonna turn into an absolute shit show. Okay, hold on. Wait, no, I want to do... Oh my god, okay, hold on. 975, 453. So right now, he is at right around 31%. Okay, I'm time to sleep. Thanks for streaming. Alright, no problem at all, NDL. Good to see you. Thank you very much for hanging out. Appreciate it. Yeah, you have a good night. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot. Only on Epic does the buff attack haste him. Might haste him on hard. Yeah, the fact that it hastes, that's just over. That's like borderline too far. I would argue that considering the nature of the rest of the fight, that's just too much. Okay, so yeah, he's at about 30%, 31%. I don't have access to Putrid Worm, so the most I can debuff his evade is 60 consistently, which is gonna put a damper on things. Actually, it might only be 50 consistently. He has minus 60 right now, I think, because of Tsunami. What about defense debuff? I can't debuff his defense very much consistently. Maybe 10 physical and magic with my current equips. Right, yeah, Supernova. I mean, if they both have morale, so if I just kill this thing, then I think we'll be okay. So we're just gonna kill this thing. Ice Bomb. I think Ice is gonna be a bit better because of the weakness. Because these guys both have morale. He even has auto-revive for some extra safety. Get a Topaz or to buff his defense so he won't use his buff skill? Is that a thing? He won't use the buff skill if he's already buffed? How much stagger? A stagger, I'd imagine, would help a lot. I'm sure I'm going to need to incorporate stagger into the mix. This is, yeah, good luck. I got morale, buddy, so I should be fine. Oof. Oh, the Scorch. Am I still... The Scorch isn't going to happen now, right? Okay. Might be better to let him buff up than drop inversion. That's what I'm inclined to say, but I would need to be so prepared for that. 2 gear plus good luck plus 25% HP plus 10% defense plus stagger plus... Really? 2 gear is... Wow. Only buffs when total buffs are less than 50%. I'm pretty surprised that actually checks out. The main problem is the stagger and burn. Basically, my problem right now is going to be getting myself in a situation where I'm not in danger of just losing on every single turn. I am so susceptible to getting team wiped right now. He only buffs when total buffs are less than 50? Really? That's fascinating. You actually could do some pretty funny things, some pretty just like total shenanigans with that. The Scorch 9, yeah, that's pretty absurd. Want to heal that since it cuts your max health? Yeah. So I can revive Lance, Medi Strike. Maybe go for Screamer. I don't know. I'm a little unsure of where to go. Revive, defense, heal. What defense can I even do? I can do evade, which I'm not really sure I'm inclined towards right now. I could have him use Heavenly Shield, but I'm not sure I like that either. Below 20% HP and attack buff 20% or less and magic defense buff 10% or less. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, he needs specific debuffs, okay. I mean, these guys still have morale, actually, so you know what? I think this could work. Health Strike. And then buff Lance so that he's inclined towards staying alive. Perfect. Okay. Got a limit break now, at least. Please don't just... Wow. His evade is not that high. He dodged almost... He actually dodged everything that turn. Okay. So Anna has her limit break. Truthfully, I'm worried about that doing too much damage. I don't think it's going to do 300k. But I'm concerned that it could. It's possible that it could. Sorry, just a second. 31, Just making sure. 634k. Hey, King of the Choppas. Do you know about invisible tanking? Vaguely. It's a strat that I've been considering trying out. It might be something I resort to if I lose this fight again. But, I have been exposed to it. That limit isn't that strong. I didn't think so. And then that's gonna paralyze the ores until No Legs inadvertently brings them back with his stupid tank attack. I almost wonder if I should switch him out, actually. But he's at full health, and I don't really think I can afford to do that right now. Was the evade minus 60 from Absolute Zero? I think it's from Tsunami. I think Tsunami does that. I'm pretty sure, at least. So I need to heal Lance, I need to revive Anna, and I need to use her Limit Break. So I guess that's just my whole turn then. I don't need to use the Limit Break, but I think using the Limit Break here is a wise decision. So let's bring her back. Then we use Sushi Cat, using my brain every once in a while. This will also spread out good luck a little bit more on our team. And then we do Absolute Zero. Oh, this debuffs by minus 50. But I think Tsunami is where this... Tsunami has to be where that evade down came from, because it appeared right after I used it, or at least I noticed it right after I used Tsunami. So I think Tsunami is what did that in particular. Oh yeah, that does like that damage. He's surrendering, I guess that's good. Siphon is a little bit inconvenient. Haste, though, is good. Okay. Okay. 15% HP, you only need 2 gear plus good luck, plus burn, and 50% debuff. So you can quickly damage and capture, that's GG. I'd need good burst damage, though, and quite frankly, I don't have access to that right now. Not right now, at least. Okay, so this is kind of what I want. I really needed a turn where I'm actually going to be able to bring back some more of my allies. We're still very susceptible right now, especially since our healing is weak. But if I get Nat back in here, so let's see. So we have 4 turns, so we can do 2 revives and then 2 supports. So we could do 2 revives, heal with Nat, and then protect. But he doesn't really use that many physical attacks. I would set up capture so you can damage and capture. Yeah, Absolute Zero evades by, Oh wait, that just stacked? Wait, what? How did that happen? Oh, she has... Oh, I forgot. Yeah, she has things that increase debuffs, so that is actually 80 evade down. I forgot about that. Set up capture so you can damage and capture. So do you think I shouldn't bother bringing people back? Do you think I should just focus on capture setup? Okay, so if I were to do that, I'd need 2 gear plus good luck plus burn, and we can even do better than that because we have higher than that. We have higher evade down than that right now, and we can also potentially get a bit of. I guess not. So we could switch someone to capture gear. We already have good luck on our team, so we don't have to worry about that. He already has more than enough evade. You aren't kidding? Right, yeah. The reason I wanted to revive was just so that if I got team wiped, I wouldn't lose instantly. It was just to give me a bit more buffer room. Do you have... Oh, it's on... Oh, no, it is on cooldown anyway, okay. I need every number to be sure you will capture him. So really, like, the only thing right now that I'm trying, since he has more evade down, I'm just trying to see if I can catch him at a higher HP total. And also, I will be able to get stagger on him. I'll be able to get stagger. I suspect he'll end up with burn naturally, which is going to help me. So So I do think I'm going to switch someone to capture gear. I'm very skeptical to do that. Does someone already have some capture gear on? I don't think so. 25%? Okay. Okay, so I'll need to weaken him a bit more. 30%? That's he's right around 30 at the moment. Okay, so what capture gear is there? I think switching one of the guys to capture gear is gonna be our best bet. So you have 2 turns. If you get stagger and 2 capture gear, okay. Okay. Plus good luck and burn, okay. Burn is going to be a little bit tricky for the moment. Because that's going to thaw these guys, which is not good. So I kind of need to wait for him to get burned naturally. Well, like, since he has haste. That's what I was thinking. So I can swap him out. He's going to be super weak to fire attacks, but he doesn't really do that many fire attacks. They surrender if you capture the boss. Okay, that's also good to know. Okay. Good that I don't have to worry about that aspect of it. Okay, so I can switch you to Spelunking Hat. Explorer's Jacket. Does he have a toy that increases capture chance? I'm pretty sure I've seen a weapon or two that increase capture chance, but I don't think he has any of them. I also might be wrong on that, but I thought that I'd read that somewhere. While I'm switching, is there anything else useful? Angel Pin actually would be pretty helpful. I'd put him up to what? Like 85% resistant? Okay. I think we'll do that. Every time you capture or defeat a boss, the boss summons her. That's true, yeah. I've only noticed that happening once, and I think it was actually against the glitch boss was the first time that I actually observed that happening. Okay, so I think we're gonna go for that. He's still got another turn. I don't know what I'll have him do, to be honest. Heal. We're gonna have to heal. And no one can AoE heal right now besides using SP. But I need to make sure... Okay. We have good luck. Oh, he doesn't... He is gonna need good luck, right? So that... I actually maybe should have given it to Lance for that reason. Okay. I need to heal, and I need to do something to make that ensures I'm not gonna die this turn. It's a bot thing that helps capturing. Don't remember where I got it. Okay. Interesting. Heal an Ancient Monolith. I don't... Because the thing... I might need to survive more than one turn is the main concern. Ancient Monolith would guarantee one turn, but then I'd have to use it again for another turn. Stumping Loop's cheaper, but it's not guaranteed to keep me alive. If he uses, like, the bullet attack, it's actually not going to do anything. Yeah, I can see Ancient Monolith, actually. I can use it twice. You don't need much for yeah. So I need Stagger. I'd like to get him burned. Stagger, burn, and then lower his HP some more. Okay. The problem is that I also need to use Quartz. So if I do that, that'll leave me with what? 71 minus 53. It's not going to leave me with enough SP to do much of anything, which is unfortunate. But I think it might just be something I have to deal with. Honestly, lowering his HP is going to be tricky right now, too. Okay. I think we're just going to go for that. We need to heal. I think our safest bet is Ancient Monolith. There's just so little SP, though. And then I think I'm going to throw out an attack from her, just to weaken him a little bit. think bomb's probably our best bet. Not actually completely sure about that damage calculation. Water might be better. This increases bomb by what, like 1.5? There's food, but I don't have any food that's going to heal everyone, and if there is, I can just use that instead of... So I'd rather prioritize using the healing summon than, like, the really rare full-party healing items that are hard to find. I need to get his health lower. I need to be able to stagger him, too. The stagger is going to be tricky. I think Aqua Volley. I think Aqua Volley is my best bet for damage. Even considering the dry. God, that's just not that much. Damn, I probably didn't need Ancient Monolith. Oh, that's really... Oh, is that... No, that's not nice. No, because his evade is debuffed. That's actually worthless. 60% not rare party heal food. Yeah, but I mean, if I'm in a tricky spot, I could just probably use that instead. Okay, so that changes things. And he has good luck. I might just need to dispel him then. No Legs gets another turn again, though, which is really nice. I think I need to use Anna's bomb attack. Inversion turn. No, unfortunately not. It only flips buffs. Either way, he's immune to bad luck, so it wouldn't work. 120. It's not guaranteed to work. Yeah, we can Firecrackers. Firecrackers would work, but he still has a massive defense buff. Okay. So you have Armor Crush. Armor Crush is guaranteed to work. Not really sure I can make much use of that then. So I'm thinking I'm thinking I'm not gonna be able to catch him this turn, but he's on fire, which is good. But I need to do something about that defense buff. So actually, what I could do, I could flip the buffs. And then debuff his evade, which then I would actually have a net positive, and it would become easier still to successfully capture. So what I would lose about 20 evade debuff, but I would gain 40. I would gain 40 defense debuff, which I assume is good. I assume that's better. I don't actually know. Firecrackers will not work. Yeah, that's also true. The only way I'm going to get rid of this good luck is to Dispel. But I'm trying to think of how I can turn this defense up into a benefit for me. Oh, Evade is twice as good for capturing? Oh, okay. Okay, well, it's a good strat. It's a good thought, but I don't think I can make a value of it then, because, yeah, I don't have any. Unless I, like, Chili Pepper her to use her limit, and then that would give 80 debuff again. But at that point, I think that's probably too much setup. So yeah, I think I'm back to Dispel strat then. Okay. Oh, also Dispel is Dispel is still guaranteed. Okay. So I need to let him use Armor Crush basically. I think Armor Crush is the best way. Get rid of defense. Yeah. I was trying to think of how I could make it a bit nicer for me, but unfortunately, it's just not so straightforward. Okay, so probably use one of No Legs' turns to give him a Garlic. He can Armor Crush. Very loaded. Yeah, I don't really have any. I don't have any summons I can use. But I mean, in this case, there's not a ton I would want to use anyway, to be honest. I'm just really scared if he uses that bullet attack, I'll probably just lose. turn. So I'm pretty sure that part of the strategy I'm definitely going to do. So we need to get rid of the defense up. We need to get rid of the good luck. This will also do pretty okay damage. Well, I guess not because it is defense up, but still. Okay. He's on fire. He's got that. I need to get stagger. And I need to get good luck on no legs. And I think, is that all I need? Good luck and burn. I think that's about all I need. He's lower than 30% now, so he's even a bit lower than he was before. I would definitely prefer to weaken him a bit more. It's a hand bomb. I don't really think now is the time to see how the hand bomb is. Reduces allies' cooldowns by 2. I don't think that's really useful right now. He's gonna lose that this turn anyway. I think I'd like to layer on a little bit more damage. To be honest. At this point, I'm literally at the mercy of him using an attack that isn't gonna completely destroy me. 30% HP plus burn plus 70 evade down plus 2 gear plus good luck plus stagger. Yeah, we're almost there. If I can get the stagger on him, basically, if I survive this turn and I can get stagger on him and good luck on no legs, then I think we're going to be okay. It is kind of a big if right now. But at this point, that's about the best I'm going to get. Also, he needs to get burned. There are so many variables here. I really hate this. Well, we only have 1 death. He's got burn. I don't think I have enough. I don't think I have enough turns. Yeah, those few misses really saved my ass right now, but I don't know if it's enough. 9 lives. Nope, he's still siphoned. I can unsiphon and then 9 lives. Which that would probably give me another turn to set up. Drop the capture, it's definitely not gonna work. That's the problem. Yeah, also they were both dry. Which was very bad. I was really hoping he wasn't going to use it because of that. So right now, the best I can do, I can possibly get stagger on him. He'll have stagger, burn, 65 debuff, 2 capture gear, no good luck on no legs though, and no I guess that's really the only thing I'm missing. But yeah, Moab's on cooldown, so that's not really an option. Either way, Moab is actually it'd still be a chance if I did the only thing it's better for is that it's guaranteed, but it's on cooldown. So I don't think that's gonna be enough. What percentage of HP is he at right now? Hold on. 831060 divided by just making sure. So he's at about 26% health right now. I don't think it's gonna be low enough. I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, he's at 26%. He's at 26%. But it's not guaranteed to get stagger. And I'm not gonna have good luck. And if this is wrong, then I lose. So it's a pretty big risk. I do the math, alright. Fabrizio is literally carrying me just with straight up knowledge right now. I so want to be done with this fight. You have no... 0 cap. Yeah, right now, certainly I'm not going to be able to capture. I need good luck and stagger? Okay. So it's not enough. Okay. I'm going to need another turn. Which is a problem. So here's what I can do. I can have him use 9 lives. These two will have auto-revive, which is good. 62% chance to win. Okay. So, honestly, the problem is that I didn't give him the gear. I think if I gave him the gear, this would go a bit differently. But either way, I think I have almost a surefire strategy to win this game. This guy might cause a problem, though. That being said, because he might rebuff his defense, and then I'm gonna have to dispel him again, and that might mess it up. It might not, though. Okay, so my strategy is garlic no legs. Oh, that was weird. Okay. 9 lives. If you had the mini drone for cat, dude, I really want that now. I really am hoping I can stumble across that soon. I'm shedding tears of joy. What's up, silly? Something good? Okay, and then honestly, I think I'm just going to go under the assumption that she is probably going to die. I think if we do this, the problem is he might not have burn anymore. Another season of Fortnite is over. Okay, so if I do this, no legs will have good luck. They'll both have auto revive, so they're almost guaranteed to not die. The only thing, if I do this, he might not be burned on my turn. I think this is my best bet. Hot Ash gives burn. Is it burn every turn? Yeah, there's a chance of getting it. It's not guaranteed burn. I don't think, at least. Okay, we're gonna do this, I think. So he's got good luck now. That's fine. That was fully expected. Oh, Lance is siphoned. Fuck. God damn. Dude, there always has to be something. Come on, dude. I'm this close. I'm this close to just being done with this. He has to go and get siphoned? The good luck's gonna run out, too. I don't have any way to stagger now. I can't stagger him. Oh my god, this is so bad. I mean, they still have the auto-revive at least, but I'm gonna need to re-up. I'm gonna have to redo good luck for him. Not even items? I don't think so. Unless the hand bomb can stagger, but even then, it's probably just a chance. I think I have to put it off another turn. Survive until Ana gets limit again. What is someone that can status? So I'm thinking... I'm thinking Res Ana, give him a garlic, and then maybe him use the good luck accuracy move on him just so that he has good luck for another turn. You just need a stagger. I know, dude, that's what I'm saying. I didn't even... If it had siphoned no legs, that would have been fine. Who cares? He didn't need to attack. I just needed a Lance to be able to attack this turn. But I think it's fine. These guys still have auto-revive, which is the important part. These guys are still frozen. There's no more ores, so whatever... Even if he kills them, these guys are gonna live. Here, I think I've got the strategy that I want to do here. Wait, okay. I've got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'll let you think on it. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm going to revive Ana, Garlic Lance, and then have No Legs use his buffing move on Ana so that she hopefully stays alive. But yeah, I'll be right back. Okay. How much debuff from Nats? I don't think... What is Nats able to do for as far as debuffing? I'm not sure. That being said, I did forget that I could actually have him res someone who can stagger. I think Nats's bomb attack can actually stagger. I did forget about that. I'm not sure if that's something I want to go for, because again, I think the strategy that, or the turn plan that I came up with, I think it's almost guaranteed that I stay alive. That everyone stays alive. And then it doesn't really matter what attack he does, because then I'll be able to, I'll have 3 full turns to be able to make use of it. Surge, okay. Revive Nat's stagger. I don't think it's a guaranteed stagger, though. You sure Nats will stagger and not remove? I know it won't remove it, but I don't remember the... Yeah, Matt has Surge. But I don't remember the stagger chance of it. I didn't think Surge was 100% stagger chance. I very well could be wrong. I didn't remember that being the case. Should I go for that then, though? Do you guys think that that is gonna work here? He's gonna be at about 25% health. I'm either gonna use the magic. Surge's very high chance to stagger. Okay. I mean, even if it doesn't, honestly, we could still make it work. Because we could still use No Legs to just buff his defense a bunch. Which I guess, if he's low HP, it might not matter, actually. Don't remember if 100? Okay. The main things, I think the best chances for stagger are either going to be Surge or Nats' bomb attack, whatever it was. I can't remember. If someone just loads up their save and checks, you can see for sure. But I just don't remember what it is. And again, it is going to make a difference who I decide to res here. But I think even if it doesn't, 60%? For what? There's like three different things we're considering right now. For bomb. Oh wow, that's higher than I thought it would have been, actually. I think Surge is higher than that. Although it won't do as much damage, but that shouldn't matter. Shouldn't matter. That's bomb attack lower. Yeah, I think hers is not very likely to work. I think Surge is my best bet if I want to try and push for this turn. I think I'm gonna go for Surge's base 40 stagger from what I'm looking at, plus any debuff chance. Okay, that's not that good. Damn, I'm really not sure. I just wish I could look at the moves, but I just can't. You can't look at... I wish there's a way to look at dead party members' moves. I'll be honest, that'd be really useful. Maybe the bomb item's my best choice then. As odd as that might be. Maybe on V2. Gun sale. Jeez, I'm not sure then. Can you survive a turn with more players? I think it's possible. I think it's possible. Because my plan was revive someone, have them heal, and then I can have No Legs buff their defense. So that they're very likely to also stay alive. And the best person for healing would be Nats, but I'm not sure that she's actually going to be... I guess we're going to need someone to get rid of the Siphon, so I guess Nats is fine for that. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. And then next turn, I can get rid of the Siphon. I can drop a stagger. And then go for the capture. Oh, I'm going to need to re-up on good luck, too, though. It's still going to be hard to do it all in one turn. I'll be honest. Launching the game. Okay, that's fine. I still need to plan it out. So like if I wanted to, it's just really hard to make room for everything. It's really hard to be able to make it so that this person is healed and defended, and also re-up on good luck, and get rid of Siphon, or I need someone who can stagger out besides Lance. Those are the main things that I'm looking at right now. Because staggering without Lance is preferred, because staggering with him takes 2 turns. Because I need to heal Siphon, so it's double the turns, and that I think that extra turn is actually making it so that I wouldn't be able to clear it out next turn and play safe at the same time. So also that, yeah. Also, the evade debuff is going lower. But that being said, his HP is getting lower also because I am continuing to do attacks. Honest Bomb doesn't say... Yeah, Honest Bomb isn't going to do it. Oh, Lumber. Oh, Lumber. Okay. That'll heal him a bit. Yeah, Lumber is a guaranteed stagger. Is his HP going to be low enough, though? I think he's at around 26% health right now. So he could go as high as like 28%. 28% health, roughly. 60 evade debuff, burn, stagger, good luck, 2 capture gear. Is that going to do it? Is that going to do the trick? Let me confirm exactly how much health he has. And this could potentially go up as well. And it will go up when I use Lumber. He is at exactly 26.6% of his health right now. 9k is more than... Yeah, it shouldn't go above 900k. I think that might be it. I think that might be our strat. Title isn't changed? Well, I am still fighting Vulcan, so the title I think is still accurate. May not have a 100% chance. Honestly, that's probably fine. It shouldn't heal that much. It's not going to do that much damage. And again, we'll still have 2 party members with auto-revive. So it's not like all is lost if this doesn't work. We'll still be in the game. These 2 at least will still be alive. Guaranteed these 2 will live. Worth a shot? I think it is. I think it is. Take a shot with Lumber. Yeah, it's pretty high damage, but she's not very buffed right now. I'm hoping at least this isn't going to heal too much. It didn't heal much at all. Okay. I mean, based on the numbers, based on all the math Fabrizio's been doing, this should by all means work. Assuming this game is consistent. So beautiful. Oh my god. Whoever said Lumber is a fucking genius. Who said Lumber? Stormer Sage. You are an absolute legend, my friend. Oh my god, none of us thought of Lumber. Not a single person here thought to use Lumber. You were the only one. Oh my god. That was horrible. Poggers. Poggers indeed, man. Dude, they are. Oh my god. What a relief. Can I get a J-Man 37 cry? Oh my god. Victory dance when? Oh my god. What is our reward here? Powerful fire attacks, burn any survivors, 350 AoE fire is pretty. That's like limit break kind of damage. 5 turns of burn, physical attack. Oh my god. Look at these stupid rocks. Look at these guys. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Hold on. There's not gonna be any survivors from this fight. Teamwork? Oh my god. So much teamwork. Thank you guys so much, dude. I wouldn't have stood a chance doing this first try without you guys. Like, now, I feel like I'm armed with enough knowledge that I might be able to stand a chance. No need to rev, no experience. Oh, I know. I just wanted to kill them. Oh my god. We just got it. It just autosaved, too. Let's just make absolutely sure here. What's the right save? I think it's this one. Oh my god. Everyone contribute. Yeah, we had provoking discussions from every single person that were helping. Every single person talking in chat contributed to that fight. Oh my god. This is more of a relief than Valhalla. Because Valhalla, the second time I went in, I was like, yeah, I'm probably going to win this fight. This time, I went in, honestly, I didn't think I was going to win. That's all 4 dungeons. Yeah, it sure is. Let's, what is that medal we just got? There's that. Something about pillaging dungeons. Here we go. Defeat all 5 mega bosses in their optional... 5? I guess both Soul and Scotty count. Huh. On any difficulty, too. Isn't that nice? Oh, my God. Can't wait for the evil players. Oh, I sure can after that. Ice Hydra's a... Really? Ice Hydra counts as a boss? Okay. Use earth damage and burst it down. For Valhalla, I just siphoned the bombs. And if Valhalla doesn't have his bombs, he's garbage. He does nothing. He's literally helpless without his bombs. That's pretty nice. That's interesting. I wouldn't have expected Hydra to count as a boss, but it seems reasonable enough. I was just didn't expect it. Oh wow, Spartan. Both sets of Spartan armor. The brush head defending buffs HP, Crimson Cape and Golden Arm. Damn, that's really nice base stats. Soul and Scotty, Valhalla, Telperion, Crystal Hydra, Vulcan. Okay, yeah, I didn't know the Crystal Hydra counted. They all have a unique gimmick which meshes with your strategy. Okay, the Dark Players, you mean. Heartstopper. Forged when lightning hit the earth. Just from that little icon, that looks really cool. Chance for doom, that's interesting. Star Fragment. What a thrilling stream. Dude, you're telling me. Imagine it from my perspective. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Alright, let me just do a little bit of foraging here. I just... What a relief. These dirt balls to upgrade. It's so strange. Spark. I can't do anymore. I can already tell this is a really good weapon, though. Just compared to Thundercore, it's already better than Thundercore. I would argue it's already better than... Yeah. I think it actually is better than Thundercore already. And it's only level 3. Need the lava boots to get the chest. Yeah, I'll be back here, unfortunately. Magma boot. No, I don't have the magma boots. Yeah, there's a chest and there's a hidden item right there that I can't pick up yet, but we'll be back. That's okay. Okay, so we got the Spartan armor. Defending buffs defense. I can't upgrade these too much yet. I'll have to head to the shop. Gives morale. Okay. This is pretty nondescript. Oh, wait. Gives the player morale. This doesn't say randomly. According to this, you will always have morale with this helmet. That's pretty cool. Okay. See ya. Nice little shortcut. Oh, my god. Oh, it's still playing the creepy music. That's kind of strange. Huh. Okay. Oh, my god, dude. That was... I don't know. I don't know how to properly describe what that fight makes me feel. Oh, my god. Anyway, let's get this stuff up to level 4 and call it a day. Well, not literally. We still got like half an hour, but another obstacle surpassed. What is this?
Vulcan! What is your profession?
What is your profession? Oh! Just nondescript shouting. Okay, 3 amber, 1 silver. That's it. 3 amber, silver. I'm not quite going to be grinding out all of the max level stuff yet, but we're getting there. I attacked with double shot. Okay. Which may unleash spark while attacking, so that's kind of interesting. Here we go. Crucified Fallen, huh? 2 more silver. Sorry, just a second. I'll check chat and do this, and then I want to double check what Crucified Fallen does. Boost the damage of fire skills. That's interesting. This is a pretty cool piece of armor. Last time I won Vulcan clumsily, and that time I won him easily. Every time you get a lot of hidden experience by getting... Yeah, absolutely. I remember 300, good movie. Next Vulcan account should be averagely difficult. I sure hope so. Okay, hold on. This is Crucified Fallen. Burn Fallen. May kill... Oh, that's really, that's really quite an effect to have just kind of happen. Okay. Oh, jeez. Truthfully, I don't even know what to do now. Hold on. Let me check something quick. I was told to check the warp room. Ah, yeah, sure enough. Confident that you can face any challenge beyond this point. Okay, so we got that. Forgotten Ruins, Lava Lake, Teleport Room. Yeah, those are actually all of my options. Let me just double check. Yeah, okay. Are we going to the temple in the north? Honestly, I'm not sure. I think we're gonna wait on the temple for now. I want to give the temple like the full stream, so I'm gonna hold off on that for now. We only have like a half hour-ish here. I'm gonna look in here. I don't think I'm gonna do anything in here yet. I just want to take a peek. I want to take a peek. I want to see what my prize is. Ooh. What could possibly require so much secrecy? Or secrecy? Ooh. Now, Akron's temples, huh? Yep, I love Akron. Grotesque homunculi. There's probably no such thing. Full stream naive. Whoops. Well, I mean, I want to at least start it off with a full stream, we'll say. Let's go here. Okay, so what is... Oh. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I really wasn't expecting that to happen. I wasn't expecting to actually be... Oh, wow. That's just here? Huh. Well, there's that. It's like 1 stream per fight in there. Oh my god. Jeez. Okay. Okay. Well, that was... quite a lot more just happened in that small amount of time than I was expecting to happen. Okay, so this doesn't work yet. I just... Like I said, I just... Stream is lagging? Is it? I don't see... Doesn't seem like there's anything wrong. Maybe 2 fights for some of the easier ones? Okay. I just kind of wanted... So these are just fights. These are just straight up fights. Okay. I said I'd become a golem. I'm not going to do these yet. I don't want to spoil too much what to expect from some of these, because I'm expecting these to be really interesting. Unless you guys want me to take a peek in these. Stoned! I certainly can. I don't know. Honestly, I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do, because now I have the magma boots. So now I can do some more exploring as well. Just going to take this also. Are they called the magma boots? Thermal boots, right, okay. Listen to this music. I'm sure we'll spend plenty of time in those fights. Start Forgotten. Do this in another stream? That's what I was thinking. It's really very interesting. Okay, so there's this fight in the way. I don't really feel like doing it right now. There's a couple things I can do now with the thermal boots, though. Would like to see first reactions to things. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no one say anything about Forgotten Temple. I don't plan on starting it too much, but yeah, no spoilers on anything. We're getting late game, so at this point, spoilers are going to be whoops, I guess that's fine. Spoilers are going to be especially detrimental to my enjoyment of the game. So please, for the love of God, I don't always show up right at the start. Okay, I gotcha. So thank you, Stormer Sage, very much for the follow, man. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do. Yeah, I really think I just want to chill this stream. I don't for the rest of the stream after Vulcan. I'm not looking to do anything too crazy. Just kind of trying to find like more incidental, smaller things to take care of. Okay, sure. Hit an item here, hit an item up here, and then I think that's all. Now we're fully done with. Ooh, dark matter is nice. I think we're fully done here. Lava Lake area, Rapture, Ruins, Gallery, and Temple. Yeah, the Gallery I'm definitely... Gallery I'm waiting until... That's like one of the last things I think I'm going to do. Lava Lake area is probably the easiest. Yeah, I think we'll do some of that, I think. Again, I don't... The Dark players, or Evil players, whatever they're called in this game, that's going to be a big undertaking. The Forgotten Temple is going to be a big undertaking. I'm just looking for some smaller stuff I can do. Is there anywhere else I can use these boots also? I don't think there is. There is like one place I could use them in the first premium dungeon, but I don't think there's actually anything there. Temple after Forgotten and Lava Lake? Okay. Grab celebratory beer, soda, and bask in your victory. Exactly. Gallery has a bunch of equips you're missing. I'm not surprised. It's just a shortcut? Okay, that's what I thought. Interesting that it was there at all, though, in my opinion. But that's... I figured it was just kind of a... Not really too impactful. Okay. What is that? Is that something? No. Okay. Alright. We're just gonna kind of have a little bit of fun here. Instead doing some of these kind of, less consequential fights. I could actually skip this fight, theoretically, but... Level 33, oh my god. Under-leveled enemies. I can't believe it. I feel like it's Christmas. I mean, let me just change my equips very quickly. I'm really not going to be too concerned about it. You're actually fine. That's probably fine, too. That's fine. I was just about to do something else. I forgot what it was. Yep, no idea. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Still don't know why that happens. That's the second time that's happened. It's very strange. Okay. Oh, that's what it was. Sorry. I just wanted to equip the, Is it supposed to take this long? No. I'm gonna go with no. It usually doesn't. I really don't know why it does sometimes. Yeah, I just wanted to equip that. Actually. I should have these fully upgraded. Oh, never mind. Lava Lake easy. Ruins equals medium. Gallery is hard. Temple equals very hard. Okay. Glad we've got that in some sort of reasonable order then. Reflects physical damage. Okay. Honestly, that's fine. I feel like I don't know what to do with myself now. I have so much freedom. I don't have to, like, min-max the shit out of everything anymore. I feel like I'm playing a different game. That always happens whenever I immerse myself so fully into a boss fight. I completely forget how to just play the game. All I know how to do now is to just min-max the shit out of everything. Look at that guy's attack! That guy's attack didn't kill me instantly. The game will remind you, oh, I know. But for the rest of the stream, at least, I'd like to pretend. Just for a short amount of time. Do you miss min-maxing? Right now, not really. I enjoy it, but just the RNG dependency of the Vulcan fight it just wasn't something I particularly cared for, to be honest. Ah, rip. You can't do Forgotten Ruins in one stream. You have to consider viewers, won't spoil it. View before next stream. I mean, that's... I can only do so much, is the thing. There's only so much I can do to avoid spoilers in this game. Forgot there's actual stuff in there. There's only some... Like, I really, you know, I'm really hoping that people don't spoil anything about Forgotten Ruins at all. But, like I said, I can only do so much. So there comes a point where I'm gonna have to just just hope that people don't spoil it. Gotta maybe easier for you than ruins, but I'm sure the lake easiest and temple is hardest. Okay. Either way, I'm okay with waiting on the gallery for a while. Not for right now. Just in case you start it next time. I think I probably will do Forgotten Temple next stream. I'm gonna tentatively say that sounds like a good plan to me. Debuff? Yeah, okay, I actually can. But again, there's only so much. Here, let's just debilitate. Ruins Gallery and Temple all scale to your level. Yeah. Yeah, they sure do. Okay, so we can kill this guy, I think. Yeah, okay. Pretty close, actually. And... we'll just heal. The codes and the overall... Yeah, I haven't found a place to use those yet either. There's actually, honestly, a lot of things I haven't found the use for yet, which is just really exciting, because we're very close to the end of the game, and still there's a lot of things that I don't know, which I really like not knowing things. Won't be disappointed. All right. I have a slight idea, but either way, that's... I'll be very happy when I get it, regardless. Certainly. Here, I think... Am I really this shallow? Oh my god. Alright, so I think we're gonna do this. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. That's pretty good. Pretty good, actually. Let's just kill this thing. Actually, he poses a very little threat to me right now. Yeah, he's very non-threatening. Let's just do this. Oh, probably should have been... Nah, it doesn't matter. Actually, patch nerfed the scaling a bit at high levels. Enemy stats used to grow faster than player stats starting at level 37. Oh my god. Jeez, what level am I now? 34? Okay. Yeah, we're getting close to that point too. That's pretty intense. Let's do this for stagger. It's 2 turns of stagger as well. So then we can do... I guess this would have staggered anyways. Oh my god, that was a lot. This is going to do even more then. That was actually a bit less than I was expecting. I wasn't even in chat. That's what I'm saying. See? Anna knows what's up. Okay. Oh, what's up with this island up here? Okay. No, like seriously, what the... Okay. Little scenic view, I guess. Sure. Okay. So now that we have the boots, we can now properly do this. Give another bottle. Is that the last bottle of magma? No. Okay. Gotta be close, though. Yeah, okay. Only one more. One more bottle of magma. And then we'll have enough empty bottles that we can turn in this other quest. So actually, once I get that last bottle, that's going to open up 2 more quests. I kind of really want that now. Hold on. Let me look around a little bit. Did the temple pre-patch at level 37, then came back in after the patch. So they had a bit less health. Jeez. Pretty intense. What was it? Okay, last bottle's here. Oh, I can just get it now. Cool. I actually think this is the first time I've been on this screen. I don't recognize this screen anyway. Do that. Nice little side jam here. These guys. Oh, these are right. Okay. Oh. Oh. What? This quest. Completing this one quest just let me complete 3 other quests. Oh my god. I guess that's why this quest doesn't give you any immediate, like, skill rewards or anything like that. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, we've got some things to do. Snail mail. Dude, I've been on that quest for so long. Okay. Thanks for putting so much pressure on us. I literally have 3 quests I can turn in now. That's great. I love this. I'm really glad I did that. Okay, so we can give this guy the 7 star balls, and then I guarantee he's gonna fix his house. Really? Wish for my... Yeah, okay. Didn't give any skills? A little disappointing. really rare pieces of equipment. Well, he certainly looks happy about it. Invest in Bitcoin? You scammer, you need to die. What a dingus. I was kind of hoping to explore his house, but, I mean, whatever. Yeah, he didn't give me any skills, and then he just wished for a pile of money. That was a little disappointing. Oh, well. Wait, where am I? Okay. Okay, and then it's, what, up here, I think? Yeah, alright. Then we can hand in this quest, which I think this is the guy that wants the bottles. Hidden pop... Limit... This is new. I don't remember this one. I can sail off out of here. I don't want to die in this godcat forsaken continent. Huh, okay. Suicide by drink sounds like the way to go. Oh my god. These bottles are just lying around. I love that. Go back to last. Oh, I know. Rapture limit break from EBF5. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me take a peek at that. Probably everyone can learn this one. Yeah. Deals massive physical and magic to all foes. Depends on the high stat. Yep. Element and effect depends on current weapon. High accuracy. Interesting. Not sure how good that really sounds. I guess I'll have to see how the damage goes up. Okay. Element effect. It was called Rapture? Okay. Is your current weapon's element? Yeah. Interesting. I'm honestly not sure I see it as that valuable. I guess it's technically, I guess it's better than Tsunami. In any case that isn't, they're not weak to water at least. Can you guess the last limit break you will get? Trying to think of historic, like classic limit breaks, but I can't actually think of any that we're missing right now. I'm not sure, which is fine. No, I don't need to know until we get it. We'll be getting it sooner or later. But I can't remember off the top of my head what it could be. Okay, so now we go get this snail mail. Unless we're gonna get it from this guy, in which case I guess I'm fine just like trying to think of it. But I can't think of what it could be right now. I'm sure I'm missing at least one or two like pretty popular limit breaks, but I genuinely can't think of any right now. Whoops, I just put a marker on the map. There we go. Okay. What do we got? You got the relationships for men. I have everyone's relationship is good now. Oh, black hole, that's the one. Okay. Invaders are from another world. We've set up their energy source and invented this new magic. Oh, I forgot about black hole. Okay. I knew it was gonna be like a one that's been around for a while, and I was gonna kick myself for not remembering it. Yep, that's exactly what I would have expected to be able to learn it. More or less. No legs is a little bit interesting. Oh right, this kills the user. Massive dark damage, makes them heavy. How massive are we talking here? 550, that's pretty good damage. What would be best to have that? It's magic, so probably... Lance already has a lot of limit breaks. Honestly, I'm okay giving it to Nat for now. That's a skill you got 10 mil with. Really? Oh, it's 100%. Oh, the fact that it's 100% dark is makes it pretty significant over Supernova, doesn't it? If you have instant death resistance, it might not kill you. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. I wouldn't have even thought of that. That's pretty clever. When did I get these? What are the boots? Did I, like, just get this? Because I didn't even pay attention. I just saw Emerald was talking about boots, and I was like, huh? And I can do the limit break achievement? Oh, yeah, I can, yeah. Yeah, if I just use those couple of limit breaks. Yeah, I remember these from the map demo. These apparently aren't in the game at all. So that is from the snail mail? Okay. Okay. I guess I can walk on acid tiles now. I wouldn't be surprised either A, that item's gonna be replaced like the Nether map was, or B, he's actually gonna put some in the game with version 2.0. That has a lot of powerful equips. That's true. Okay, yeah, I can see that being pretty viable strat. Okay. All right. I see it. Wow, we have done a lot of quests. Still looking for these. I realized that I completely missed the Valentine's Day quest on stream, so at some point I'm gonna have to go back and redo that. But I'm not. The Valentine's Day rewards, quite frankly, are garbage, so I'm not concerned about it. You talked about that in the interview? Okay. Yeah, I'm actually curious what he had to say about that. Forgot. Oh. Okay. You really had us going there. Okay. 5 minutes left. Honestly, I think I'm in a good enough spot that I'm okay to just end it off here. We've got some business left to take care of here. I am curious to check out the Forgotten Temple. Apparently, it's significant. I think I used the heart pendant in a setup. Oh, really? But the sword is definitely good. Is there any viable strat for the sword? Can someone please tell me? The love sword that, like, from Matt that has, like, minus 50 attack and it, like, increases, like, your heal, like, healer Matt? I don't, like, it's possible, but is it even okay? I really highly doubt it. I genuinely doubt that that's even, like, something to consider. Nope. I didn't think so. Let me just check this fight also. 2 battles. Oh, these guys are high level. Yeah, okay. Alright. We're gonna start with this little side encounter here, I think. It's really good? You use healing, Matt? Okay. I mean, if you guys say so, I'm certainly not gonna question it too much, but it just seems convoluted. Not just healing. What else does it do? It also increases what, buffs? I think it increases buffs at higher level. I don't remember exactly. Lots of support for support skills. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you want to run full support Matt, that's like probably the weapon to use. I don't know. Support Matt just seems weird to me. The only exclusive support skill he learns is temper. I mean, he can get protect, obviously. He can get reflex. He can get debilitate, which is pretty nice. I don't know. Seems weird, but truthfully, it's something I kind of would like to experiment with at some point. Matt has magic, not good enough for attacking, but for healing it'll do. Okay. Did I save already? I think I did, yeah. First time I've seen that icon for the Forgotten Temple here. Does this place not have a unique song, also? Or is it only in the other parts of the temple? Oh well. I don't like it. Only used in very specific uses for me. As in never. Makes sense. Whoops. Not quite ending off right now. Alright. Oh my god. Yeah, we are going to end it off here. I think Keith is streaming. I think we're going to go ahead and drop him a host. Assuming he's streaming. He did have the career fair today, so he might be taking the day off. Which I think he is, actually. Looks like, which again is fine. I think I did the exact same thing after career fair with me. The career fair was today for him. So I'm not surprised that he took the day off. Alternatively, he could just be busy because he's in college. But anyway, oh my god, thank you guys so much for hanging out, for helping out with that that tricky little encounter we got through there with Vulcan. Really appreciate you guys helping out. Like I said, really, I think every single person who was in chat at the time left some sort of useful contribution. Of course, we had Stormer Sage coming in clutch with the stagger from Lumber, which I never would have thought to use. That was so smart. That literally saved that fight from at least an extra turn. And who knows what could have happened in that extra time. Who knows? Anything could have gone down. Vulcan is finally down, dude. I'm so happy. Oh my god. Oh, jeez, what a fight. Alright. Thank you, everyone, again. M. Rob, Val Hunter, Stormer Sage, Fabrizio, Hoy, Valhunter, I think I already said. I think that's everyone that's been around recently. Fabrizio, I think I mentioned him. I think I mentioned everyone. Everyone who's been in chat recently, at least. Ryu, I'm sure, is still around. Ryu with sneaky Discord memeing. While you're here at the stream... Oh, has he been doing something in the Discord? Alright. Well, speaking of the Discord... I think all you guys are there except maybe Stormer. But if any of you guys want to pop into the Discord... I don't know. You might have joined since I haven't been watching. I haven't been checking the Discord. But, Forgotten Ruins, Limit Metal, Lava Lake... Another Metal, Temple of Trials, I assume. Yeah, something along those lines. Well, I'm going to sleep. Alright, I'm Rob. Thank you again for hanging out, man, and for helping out. Appreciate it. Did I just join at the end? I'm sorry, Oak. Yeah, we're ending it off. I'm sorry, bud. Me sneaky. Heavens to Betsy, no. Wow, homework. Yeah, I know the feeling. Trust me. Yeah, it's no problem at all, man. Hopefully you got everything done at least that you needed to. Really, all you missed was about 2.5 hours of us suffering through Vulcan, but I finally got him. And basically, if you watch just like the very end of the VOD, like around 30 minutes before the end, you'll get to see the end of the Vulcan fight, and that's like the most interesting part, because that was when all of us in chat we're all really coming together to try and figure out the best solution. So it was pretty fun. I appreciate you for stopping by, man. Again, I'm sorry about that, but I gotta get some food in my stomach and get a nice snooze in for work tomorrow. But yeah, if you're not in the Discord already, highly recommend you join. I really like keeping in touch with you guys. Also, curious for Minecraft, right? Yeah, so we'll be streaming some more Minecraft this Friday. I'm doing a custom map with my buddy Sacred Survival. We're doing the new Super Hostile map, Isolation. Twitch chat plays EBF5. Dude, that's basically what it felt like by the end, man. I was relying on you guys so much. I could not bear the thought of doing that fight again. But yeah, and then I'll be streaming this game again on Sunday, 6 to 9 p.m. EST, as always. Yeah, I stream on Sundays now. We had a bit of a lower view rate last Sunday, but I assume it's just because it's a new time and people aren't used to it yet. But one other topic I do want to spark, see if sparks a discussion in the Discord. It's about like 2k gems. I got 3 URs and 4 SI. Dude, I'm jealous. That's pretty insane. Good shit, man. Congrats. I'm starting to collect Amiibo, somewhat shamefully, somewhat shamelessly. I've wanted to do it since they came out, and basically, if any of you guys, honestly, if you guys collect anything, I love collecting things. I love hearing about people who collect things. But in particular, if if you guys are familiar with collecting Amiibo, I'd appreciate any tips you guys might be willing to pass on to a newbie. But if either way, again, I'd be curious to hear if you guys have any particular things you like to collect. You know, a lot of people like to collect different cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards, baseball cards even. You know, figures, stuff like that. What are those figures called? Pop figures, stuff like that. People like to... I collect PCs, does that count? Yeah, that counts. Collect glass bottles. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, glass bottles are, especially now, they're not as common in some like mass-produced stuff these days. That's pretty cool. Collect giveaways. There's so much interesting areas at Super Hostile map waiting for you. I'm looking forward to hopping back into that map. But yeah, be streaming again. Like I said, be streaming that on Friday. Be streaming this game again on Sunday. We're gonna be hopping into the Forgotten Temple. Please, for the love of God, no spoilers in the Forgotten Temple. Fabrizio's been working it up a lot. Apparently, it's things that are very bad if they're spoiled. Again, also we're getting close to the end of the game, so just if you aren't sure if I've been somewhere, just don't mention it yet, unless you know for sure that I've done it, or if you ask, like, PM, like, you can, like, DM Fabrizio if you want to double check something. Spoilers, it's a temple. What? Are you kidding me? No shame in figures, Jay. At least it's not card stock anymore. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, thank you guys again for hanging out. I will see you guys again on Friday, so I hope you guys all have a good night, and hopefully pretty soon I'll have that extra Tier 1 emote for the Tier 1 subs, so you guys will have access to J-Man37 chest. Good luck discovering who I am on Discord. Just one enemy, spoiling which should be punished by real death. Yeah, please, no spoiling. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you guys later.